professionals go beyond the call to keep things clean, sanitized, and helpful, wiping down every piece of equipment, making sure that we are taking care of that which makes lifestyle so special. I sure do enjoy and feel safe every time I go. And if you're just a member and you've dropped out, then we want you to come back. If you're not a member, we want you to come and be a member with us. You'll enjoy the fellowship most of all. So we invite you to come and be with us at Lifestyle Wellness and Spa.
WCAB.
And a pleasant good evening, high school football fans. 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. It is 7 o'clock on a Friday evening. You know what time it is. It is time to pull on the pads, lace up the cleats, put on the helmet, and place the ball on the tee. It is time for Week 7 of high school football Friday night. We are broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. Second time this month that we are live from Hendersonville High School, home of the Bearcats. Our featured game of the week is Chase at Hendersonville. I am Mr. Friday Night, along with Cliff Palmieri. You can hear tonight's broadcast not only on 100.9 FM, also 590 AM, and we are streaming tonight online, WCABfootball.com. That website hosted by Bill Teal of Signature Web Designs. Fans always like to give credit and a big shout-out and thanks to all of the sponsors who help make our weekly broadcast possible. But first of all tonight, once again, a tip of the tower and a special thank you to an outfit that has underwritten the additional broadcast expense of being able to provide you with tonight's live broadcast. Second time this month that they have stepped up to the plate in a big way, and our sincere thanks and appreciation to Goforth's Termite and Pest Control. Because of the added broadcast rights fee here at Hendersonville High, Goforth's Termite and Pest Control has covered that expense and made it possible for us to broadcast this game to you tonight. Remember, big or small, Goforth's can take care of it all. So, even if you don't have a termite or a pest problem, would mean a lot to us if you would simply email or call Goforth's and thank them. This is the second game this year that they have underwritten the broadcast rights fees so that we could do our live broadcast on the road. A couple of weeks ago, we were here for the game with RS Central. We are back here tonight for the game between Chase and Hendersonville. Goforth has underwritten the broadcast expense twice this month. So our sincere shout-out, big thanks to Goforth's Termite and Pest Control. Chase undefeated. Trojans come into their first conference game of the season 5-0. They had a convincing 47-14 win on the road last week up in Marion against 4A Mcdowell. Hendersonville is 5-1 overall. Bearcats have already played 2 conference games in the Mountain Foothills 7. Last week, fairly convincing 56-25 win over Polk County. 2 weeks ago, touchdown 49-42 win over the Hilltoppers of RS Central. The Bearcats' only loss so far came 3 weeks ago. That was when they hosted Daniel, South Carolina, game that they lost 42-13. Earlier in the season, Hendersonville beat the other 3 Henderson County teams. On the opening week, they defeated North Henderson 79-35. Second week, they shut out West Henderson by a score of 58-0, and also defeated East Henderson by a score of 55-8. Now, for the Chase Trojans, they opened up the season with a 54-21 win over West Henderson. The following week, a 56-6 win over Swannanoa Owen. Then a 36-26 win at home over North Gaston. They defeated Cherryville 42-16, had the open date, and as I mentioned last week, Chase improved to 5-0 with that 47-14 win over McDowell. There is no recent football history between Chase and Hendersonville. At least these two teams have not played in the past 25 years. Now, if you go farther back, I'd have to talk to somebody like Coach David Smith. I'm sure that it's possible that since the early 1960s, if I go beyond 25 years back, yeah, maybe Chase and Hendersonville did play at some time in the past.
I played Hendersonville.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
And that was like mid-90s?
That was 94.
Okay, 1 year before my records start up.
It sure did. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I know I was on JV. I dabbled a little bit on varsity, but I was mainly a JV player that year. And we beat Hendersonville here in Hendersonville that night. And I'm happy that I'm alive today because I took the hardest hit in my entire football career in a game, got knocked out cold. And Coach Ledford let me know about it when he horse laughed me on Monday morning.
Wow.
Yeah. But
I bet they have these same bleachers here.
Probably.
Back when you played in the mid-90s.
But, yeah, we did play them. I'm honestly, I'm sorry, folks. I cannot remember how the varsity team did that year. I would almost say they won because that was the year that things were turning around. Everyone had his pick for homecoming. Everyone. And but we would have played at Allen Stadium that year because we played up here as JV.
Guess what? It is homecoming tonight for Hendersonville. So not only is this a key conference game to determine who's going to be in the driver's seat in this new conference, but homecoming night here for the Bearcats. We have two other games involving our local teams tonight. We'll be back to preview those other two matchups momentarily. You've tuned in to the countdown to kickoff.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
Hey folks, you know, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
Well, it's a proven fact. Folks in this area are loving Fat Tracy's barbecue. Good cooking comes from experience, and Tracy has that experience, and he offers it every day except Wednesday. Pulled pork plates or baskets, pulled chicken meals, vegetables, beef tips, briskets, and on Friday nights, mouth-watering ribs that are the talk of the town. Plan your next meal at Fat Tracy's, our special order for a family gathering. Fat Tracy's open Sundays from 11 till 3. You'll say yum, yum when you leave Fat Tracy's, West Main Street, Forest City.
WCAB.
High school football Friday night here on the Foothills. Most Sports, WCAB. Broadcasting live tonight via Carolina West Wireless our featured game of the week. 7:30 kickoff here. Chase at Hendersonville. We have two other games of interest, and one of those tonight would be for Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy. The Griffins travel to East Gaston tonight. Griffins are 3-1 overall. They are 1-1 in the Southern Piedmont Conference. East Gaston is now 3-2 overall. They are 1-0 in conference play. Their conference win came last week over Cherryville by a score of 50-14. Other wins for East Gaston, 2 weeks ago they beat Cherokee, non-conference game, 35-26. They were beaten by Cramerton, Stuart Kramer, by a score of 28-21. South Point defeated East Gaston 35-7, and the Warriors won their season opener, a 52-0 shutout of North Gaston. For the Griffins, a lot of people ready to stick a fork in them this week after their 55-7 loss at home last week against Shelby. I keep cautioning everybody, that was one loss against 3 victories thus far. Also keep in mind, in this split conference, yes, it's a bad idea, it's a terrible idea, but it is what it is, at least for now. You have 3 2A teams, Shelby, Burns, East Gaston. Keep in mind that there are 4 1A schools. That would include TJ, Bessemer City, Cherryville, and Highland Tech. When it comes time for the playoffs, of the 3 2A schools, one of those teams, Shelby, Burns, or East Gaston, gets the playoff spot. For the 4 1A teams, the top 1A team gets the number 1 playoff berth for the 1A portion of the conference. So I like the Griffins' shot tonight at East Gaston. I think this is going to be a much better game than what they had at home with Shelby last week. And in fact, Griffins are favored by 1 point in the Simmons predictions for a win tonight on the road at East Gaston. Let's take a look down the road at Columbus. RS Central Hilltoppers are now 1-3 overall. They are 1-1 in this conference after their win last week over Brevard, 41-30. Tonight the Hilltoppers visit Columbus, home of the Polk County Wolverines. Polk County is 3-2 overall. The Wolverines are also 1-1 in the Mountain Foothills 7 Conference. As we mentioned, they got beat last week by Hendersonville, 56-25. 2 weeks ago, the Wolverines defeated Morganton Patton, 41-8. Other wins for Polk County came over West Henderson, 26-14. Also over Newton Conover, 28-7. Their other loss came against Salisbury, losing that one 44-0. Hilltoppers, of course, as we mentioned, getting that conference win last week against Brevard. 2 weeks ago here, losing by 7, 49-42 against the Bearcats. Alexander Central, 28, RS Central 8. That was 3 weeks ago. And then in the opening week of the season, back on August 20th, Hilltoppers lost by 6 at Marion, at McDowell, 20-14. During the past 17 years, since 2003, Hilltoppers and Polk County have played 17 times. Now, they did not get to play back during the spring season when we had the shortened schedule with only 7 games. But in the 17 previous meetings between the Hilltoppers and the Wolverines, Polk County actually leads the series 11-6. That's 11 wins for the Wolverines, 6 for the Hilltoppers. That is a look. And by the way, Hilltoppers are favored by 3 points tonight over Polk County. And maybe the biggest shock of all to me today is the Simmons prediction for this game tonight. Hendersonville, a 10-point favorite over the Chase Trojans. Now, in some ways, I kind of like being the underdog, and I think, well, I've been looking forward to this matchup all week long. I think we're going to have a great game here tonight between Chase and Hendersonville. JV action from last night. I did get one final in. That was Chase. The Chase JV team is now 5-1 overall. Only loss came against Crest. They are off to a 1-0 start in the conference. The Chase JV team shutting out Hendersonville last night, 28-0. High school football Friday night here on WCAB, being brought to you in part this season by our good friends at Cole's Carpet and Floor Covering, also by Circle B Barbecue, Farmer's Friend, Feed, Seed, and Supply, Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, Isothermal Community College, and our thanks to All Around Tree Service, Family Car Rental, Andrew Tisdale with Edward Jones, Foothills Family Hardware, and Lifestyle Wellness and Spa. Just a few of the many sponsors who make these weekly broadcasts possible here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB. Let's take a quick look at some other area games of interest. Mcdowell Titans are now 3-1 overall. They are 1-0 in their conference. They make the road trip tonight up to North Buncombe. North Buncombe is winless, 0-4 overall, 0-2 in conference play. In Boiling Springs tonight, the Crest Chargers at 3-1 overall, 3-0 in the conference. They will be hosting the Red Raiders of South Point. South Point is off to a 4-1 overall start, 2-0 in conference play. Burns is 3-2 overall. Bulldogs are 1-0 in the conference with that blowout of Highland Tech 2 weeks ago. They make the road trip tonight to Bessemer City. The Yellow Jackets are 2-4 overall, and Bessemer City is 1-1 in conference play. Shelby, 4-1 overall, undefeated at 2-0 in the Southern Piedmont race. They travel to Gastonia, and they travel to Highland Tech. The game has been moved to Hunter Huss High School because they don't have adequate seating at the Highland Tech Stadium. So
you never would have thought it.
0-5 overall for the Rams, 0-2 in the conference. Kings Mountain at home tonight. Mountaineers are 4-1 overall, 2-0 in the conference. They will be hosting Forest View, 3-2 overall, also 2-0 in the conference. A non-conference game tonight for Brevard. Coming off of that conference loss last week against RS Central, the Blue Devils will be at home tonight, 1-3 overall, 0-1 in the conference. They will host East Henderson. The Eagles are 1-3 overall. They are 0-2 in their conference. A couple of other games in the area of interest. Usually a great matchup up in Morganton. Lenore High Brighton at Freedom tonight. High Brighton is 2-2 overall. This will be their first conference game tonight. Freedom is 3-1 overall, and the Patriots are also looking at their first conference game tonight up in Morganton. Valdez Drone tonight at Mitchell, Newton Conover at East Burke, West Henderson at Silva, Smoky Mountain, North Henderson at Waynesville, Tuscola, T.C. Robertson at Inca tonight, A.C. Reynolds at Asheville High, That's the game that will be on TV live tonight on Channel 40. Franklin is up in Canton to take on Pisgah. Murphy at Cherokee. Swain County had to postpone COVID protocol. The Maroon Devils were scheduled to be in Robbinsville tonight to visit the Black Knights. Robbinsville did schedule a replacement game. It'll be a non-conference matchup, obviously, as they host Broome, South Carolina. Andrews at Hayesville. Rosman at Madison tonight. Swannanoa Owen up in Burnsville to visit Mountain Heritage. West Caldwell tonight at Maiden. We'll pause momentarily. Be back with more. You've tuned in to the countdown to kickoff.
There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers, and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
Are you ready for an innovative educational experience? Change your career and change your life with Isothermal Community College. ICC offers affordable college transfer options, certificate program with a real-world hands-on learning experience, and classes that work with your busy lifestyle. And now with the Isothermal Powers Promise, tuition may be free for all residents of Polk and Rutherford County. Your success starts with Isothermal Community College. For more information and to register, visit isothermal.edu.
Robbins Auto Parts is your auto parts headquarters, located at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta. They're your team of professional auto parts dealers for Rutherford County. They have a commitment to serving their customers with the auto parts they need, both new and used. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Visit them today at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta or call them at 828-657-5732. Robbins Auto Parts keeps you rolling.
Tri-City Tire Service is your complete and dependable tire and auto service center. But they're more than just a tire store. They carry river rock, brick chips, mulch, feed, seed, fertilizer, stones, sand. Tri-City Tire has a huge selection of Spartan mowers, the top-of-the-line mower that gives a precision cut every time. And now Tri-City Tire is your Wolverine boot headquarters for men and ladies' work boots, steel-toe boots, or hiking boots. Get all this and more only at Tri-City Tire Service, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City, or call them at 828-287-8778.
WCAB Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night. We are broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. Fans, we just had something happen here in Hendersonville. I cannot recall that I have ever seen this at a high school football game, at least not in recent history. Believe it or not, we had a 3-plane flyover during the national anthem.
Yeah, it was those classic fighters. I think they call them the bandit fighters or something like that. I heard a rumble, and I was like, what is that sound? I looked back, and there's 3 jets headed right towards us. Now they're coming back over. Let's just hope they continue to fly over.
Yeah, they did say that they would fly back over coming out of the south. But, wow, quite a sight to see here in Hendersonville tonight with a flyover. These are the veteran aircraft, if I remember right, from World War II era. And you may be able to hear faintly in the background.
Oh, they're cutting around. They're doing stunts.
We're going to have an air show here.
Josh Gant, you got a lot of living up to do in your paraglider around the Chase High School way.
So a bit of an air show. Wow, this is really cool. And a number of Chase fans have made the road trip tonight, and everybody looking up to the sky and enjoying quite a sight here to open up this game. As we mentioned, it's also homecoming tonight for the Bearcats. We are getting closer to a 7:30 kickoff as Chase visits Hendersonville. And if you cannot hear the planes overhead sometime during tonight's game. It is quite possible you may hear the fire trucks from directly behind us. Yes, we are directly across the street from the Hendersonville Fire Department. So if you hear sirens during our radio broadcast tonight, don't worry about me or Cliff.
Depends on if I fall down the bleachers or not. Well, we won't.
Yeah, the bleachers are still wobbly. They are still here. And let's direct our attention now to the center of the field. And we have our co-captains tonight. For Chase, starting quarterback number 3, Damian Boykins. Also number 6, man that you've heard so much about. That, of course, is Marquise McCombs, leading rusher in the state of North Carolina. And he is also number 3 in the nation. Darren Brian Johnson, number 21, out there representing Chase. And it looks like big Reagan McCraney, number 74.
Yeah, Reagan McCraney is a sight for sore eyes for us. Last game we covered, he was unable to play due to a sprained ankle. But he looks like he's been in full participation tonight, so we're hoping to see him going out there.
Chase has won the coin toss here tonight. And let's find out. Boykins telling the referee what he'd like to do. And it looks like Chase will defer to the beginning of the third quarter. Means that Chase will be kicking off tonight. Hendersonville will be returning from right to left. For the Bearcats, they come out in the white jerseys, white pants, red trim. And for the Chase Trojans, with great crowd support on this blue out night, it is pretty much an all-blue look. That navy blue look for the Chase Trojans.
Jay, I just realized, it didn't even dawn on me. We're in a away game, and we're all in blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Normally we wear white when we go away.
And tonight for homecoming, it is actually Hendersonville coming out in the all-white. Fans will be back momentarily with tonight's opening kickoff. You've been listening to the countdown to kickoff.
For dependable tree service, call on All Around Tree Service. They specialize in tree removal, tree trimming, raising of the canopy, trimming around security lights to maximize your safety. Call on Johnny Davis. He's fully insured, honest, professional, and stands ready to assist you in any tree service you desire. Call him today at 828-429-1956. That's All Around Tree Service, 828-429-1956.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Andrew Tisdale, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we focus what's important to you. We create a personalized strategy backed by our advice, our tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we partner together to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me at any time at 828-287-9197. We'll sit down, talk, and we're going to make a strategy that's right for you.
When you need a rental car or van, your family car rental is close by. Joe and Jill Rash are owner-operators and promise to treat you like family. If you need a car while your car is in the shop, or if you need a van for your Sunday school trip, Family Car Rental has the car or van that will fit your need and budget. 4 locations to serve you: 500 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 956 Reepsville Road in Lincolnton, 1604 North Limestone Street in Gaffney, and right here at home at 895 South Broadway Street, Forest City. Family Car Rental, treating you like family.
Holding hands, sipping cherry Cokes, and enjoying the music of the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
High school football Friday night. We have just had the opening kickoff, a little pooch kick on the part of Caleb Lawson, and it is going to set Hendersonville up 1st and 10 from their 32-yard line. Bearcats moving from right to left here in the opening quarter of play. At quarterback, number 16, Gavin Gosnell. Shotgun snap to Gosnell. Couple of steps back, fires. And, yep, they're going to say it is complete to Eric Rashid up to close to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen them pass and hit a wide receiver on the run. And, of course, he hit his number one target. Then that is number one.
1st and 10, Bearcats. The freshman running back for Hendersonville, Hesse Rudisell, standing to the left of quarterback Gosnell. Now, quick pass, caught over here on the near side. Cuts across midfield, 40, 35, and going to be taken out of bounds around the 32-yard line. That catch made by Leonard Benefield, number 7.
Benefield making the first guy miss, just out of position by the corner.
1st and 10, Hendersonville at the Chase 31. Gosnell, shotgun snap. Couple of steps back. Whistles are going to blow. We've got movement.
It's going to be false start on the right tackle, number 63 for the Bearcats. That's going to back him up.
It'll be Cooper Wilson that will bring the ball back out to the 36.
That's something we didn't see at the last game we were here, is them jumping off, and maybe Chase has a little bit quicker get off than what they were expecting.
1st and 15, a pair of wideouts actually trips to the far side of the field. Now quarterback Gosnell steps out, gets a call from the sideline. Freshman running back Rudisell standing to the left of Gosnell. Handoff goes to Hesse. Hesse blasts through, takes it up to the 30.
Got basically the penalty yards back, maybe a hair more.
Looks like it will be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 for the Bearcats at the Chase 30. Same formation. Gosnell with a long snap count, now backs off. Rudisell, the freshman running back, again standing to the left of Gosnell. Trips to the far side. Now Rudisell moves to the right side. Gosnell rolls back under heavy pressure. Scrambling. Now fires. It's caught. Back over towards the middle of the field. And running and cutting across to the near sideline. Cutting into the end zone for the touchdown. It is number 1, Eric Rashid.
Jay, I mean, that was all Rashid at a certain point. He was tackled for what looked to be minimal gain, and he just broke away and taking it to the house.
10:23 to go in the opening quarter. And on the very first offensive drive of the night, Hendersonville strikes first. 30-yard touchdown pass. Now the point after kick. Here is Cooper King, and it's through the uprights. It is good. So with 10:23 to go in the opening quarter, Hendersonville 7, Chase nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
High school football Friday night, broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. Hendersonville, very first offensive drive of the night. And the Bearcats quarterback, Gavin Gosnell, connecting with Eric Rashid. 30-yard touchdown pass play. Cooper King adds the point after. It's Hendersonville 7, Chase nothing, but the Trojans getting ready for their first offensive drive of the evening. King to kick off for the Bearcats. This one going to be returned from the 9-yard line. And now cutting out to the far side, coming back in toward the middle up to the 26 on the return for Chase.
That was number 8 for Chase.
Isaiah Dodd.
Isaiah Dodd faking the reverse to McCombs and then kept it. Just kind of slowed him up a little bit. Thought maybe he'd get a late hit call there. He slid, which meant he was down, and they piled on top of him afterwards, but they didn't call it.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Chase. They'll start this drive from their 26-yard line. Number 3, starting quarterback, Damian Boykins. He'll take a shotgun snap. McCombs stands to his right. Boykins keeps it. Boykins straight ahead. Picks up maybe a couple of yards. At least one, depending on the spot.
Yeah, I think it's a good call. Everybody is obviously expecting him to hand it off to McCombs, him back there. It's just didn't get that push.
And, of course, all eyes will be on number 6, Marquise McCombs, for Chase, leading rusher in the state, number 3 in the nation. Here's a quick pass by Boykins, and it's caught over the middle. That is
Durisma. Tavion Durisma hitting on a slant. Great pass by Boykins.
First down, Chase at the Trojans' 49-yard line, or 44-yard line. Trying to get the call in from the sideline. Trojans move left to right. McCombs standing to the left. Here's a handoff and driving through the middle. And McCombs, with a couple of yards, takes it up to the 46.
Yeah, it tells you how powerful he is. I mean, he got hit at the line of scrimmage to push it forward for a 2.5, 3-yard gain.
2nd and 8 for Chase. Another shotgun snap of the way for Damian Boykins. McCombs stands to his left. Handoff, McCombs straight ahead. Look at McCombs sprinklers at the 45, and finally going to be stopped up close to the Bearcats' 40-yard line.
Yeah, did you see that cut he did right in the middle? You think he's going to go right, and he hits a break. I don't know. It's like an emergency break. Pulls it, whips it back the different direction.
McCombs picks up the first down. It is 1st and 10 Chase. Hendersonville 40. Looks like the Trojans may have trips to the near side this time. Getting the call in from the Chase sideline. Great crowd support here tonight for Chase. Here's the snap. Here's a quick little toss over to McCombs on the far side. McCombs takes off to the far sideline. And McCombs has a gain of a good 5, maybe 6. Looks like he's up to the 35, 34-yard line.
I'd like to see that play develop just a little bit more, give it a little bit more time before you threw it to McCombs. I think he could have got turned. But he picked up good yards on that. Look, they're saying he's got like 7.
2nd and 3 for Chase. Here's a snap to Boykins. Boykins handing off McCombs. McCombs running room over on the left and the far side of the field. He's got the first down plus some. And we'll have to wait and see where they will put this ball down. Yeah, about the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, Chase. Shotgun snap to Boykins. Damian has time, fires. Oh, it's tipped, and the ball is incomplete.
Yeah, I think that was intended for number 9, Durisma. Hit him in his hand, but it was kind of behind him. Durisma's hand was behind him trying to catch it.
2nd and 10. The ball on the Hendersonville 24. Bearcats leading 7-0. Trying to get everybody in place. McCombs standing on the right side of Boykins. Handoff, McCombs. Marquise trying to cut back from left to right. Not much daylight, and it looks like no gain on that play. Obviously, the Bearcat defenders already know who they are devoting their attention to. Chase still showing trips to the near side of the field. 3rd and 10 for Chase. Boykins takes a snap, rolls to his right. Still rolling. Now firing over toward the corner of the end zone. A little bit too wide, incomplete.
I think if Boykins puts that in a position where it's playable, he would get an interference call right there because the corner did shove him a little bit.
It's going to bring up 4th down for Chase. 4th and 10 at the Hendersonville 24. Yeah, Trojans are going to show they're going to go for it. McComb standing to the left of Damian Boykins, the Chase quarterback. McComb shifts, moves over to the right side. Boykins, couple of steps back. Now fires and incomplete.
Yeah, that was a good spiral. Too bad it was behind the receiver.
So the Bearcats take over on downs, turnover on downs at their 24-yard line, leading 7-0.
So here's where the Bearcats look good on the first drive, is they're taking Chase out of the backfield by doing quick throws, quick handoffs, not holding the ball too much. Let's see if Chase can get a hand on something here.
6:37 to go in the opening quarter. Gosnell takes the snap. Hendersonville quarterback hands off, and it is Hezzy Rudisell running out of bounds on the far sideline. Looks like he picked up several.
Yeah,
6 yards.
We got the quarterback, which no one picked up the pitcher man, which was Hezzy.
They will give him 4 yards, 2nd and 6 for the Bearcats. Shotgun snap on the way to Gosnell. Gosnell's going to hand off. First man through, cuts through on the left side.
Picked up, looks like maybe one.
Rudisell, again, picks up 1. 3rd and 5 coming up.
I don't know if there was confusion on Chase's defense. They were shifting around, had a corner receiver over here uncovered for a little bit. Finally, somebody just went over there just to pick him up, so he was covered.
3rd and 5 for Hendersonville. From their 31-yard line. Hand off again to Rudisell. Hezzy takes off over on the far sideline. He gets past defenders. Still running. Finally going to be brought down, but Hezzy Rudisell all the way up to the Chase 35-yard line.
It's gut check time, guys. Here you go. You're down a score. They're driving. Where's your mind at? Yeah, you're 5-0, but if you do not turn things around right now, you're going to be 5-1 tomorrow. It's time to fix this.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats. They have trips to the near side. In the backfield, it is quarterback Gosnell. His freshman running back, Hezzy Rudisell, standing to his right. Shotgun snap. Gosnell under heavy pressure, and he is going to go down! He is dropped for a huge loss, and that is number 22 for the Chase Trojans in there. That would be Germany Harris.
Yeah, Harris came through like a bolt of lightning. If he missed it, there was another defender there, but he was not going to miss that chance.
A huge loss. The ball is back out at the Chase 49-yard line. Holy cow, this is going to be 2nd down and 24. And now, the quick little pass. Oh, it's caught over the middle and then taking off to the far side of the field. Running out of bounds is Rudisell.
We're going to get a roughing the passer, which I think is a terrible call. They made contact before he let go of the ball. Personal foul. Yeah, that's a terrible call. They had made contact. He threw that ball. Typical screen play.
not the first time this season that we have seen a call similar to this that we did not agree with.
They didn't do anything different. They made contact. He threw the ball after the contact was made. They were already pulling him to the ground. Great throw, but not a roughing the passer.
Ball moves all the way up to the Chase 21-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats.
Bearcats switching things up, moving receivers around.
And now here's Gosnell, fakes a handoff, and now here's Malik Ingram on the reverse from left to right, and he is driven out of bounds. Looks like maybe a yard picked up.
Damian Boykins, coming from the safety position, was not fooled by the reverse there. Came through from the backside to make it a minimal gain for the Bearcats.
Put the ball down at the 19. It'll be 2nd and 8. Hendersonville out in front, 7-0. And once again in the red zone. Snap to Gosnell. Here's the handoff to Hesse. Rudisell straight ahead over on that.
Ball's out. Ball's out. Chase ball.
Chase is recovered. The Trojans have it at their 15-yard line.
I tell you what, number 4, Anthony Smith, he didn't cause the fumble, but that fumble went right into his hands. He did a great job of getting that ball back. I did not catch the defender who stripped that away, couldn't see it. I'd like to give him credit. Great play by the defense.
What a great defensive break for the Trojans as they take over 1st and 10 from their 16-yard line. Still have 4:18 left here in the opening quarter.
They're going to have to hurry up here. They only got 9 seconds on the clock, and they're not in a hurry. Now they are.
1st and 10, Chase, snap to Boykins. Boykins going to hand off. Here is McCombs trying to drive straight ahead, but
Jay, I've noticed
not much there.
Number 4 for the Bearcats, that's Jacobs. I think his sole job is no matter where McCombs goes, he's going to go tackle him whether he's got the ball or not.
Looks like Marquise picked up a couple of yards. 2nd and 8 for Chase. Looks like the ball now out to the 18-yard line. Again, the handoff, McCombs. McCombs breaks through a hole over on the left side field. McCombs breaks loose and takes it all the way up to the Chase 33. That is another Trojan first down.
McCombs, I tell you what, he tucks behind his offensive line. Of course, I would too, looking at those Giants. And then he just squirts out.
1st and 10, Chase. Trojans moving left to right from their 33. Here's a snap to Boykins. Boykins again handing off McCombs. McCombs running room on the right side. He is across midfield. 45, 41-yard line. Marquise McCombs.
Late flag. I don't know what that flag was. Maybe face mask against, hopefully it's face mask against Hendersonville.
We'll find out momentarily. Our referee comes to the middle of the field.
Yeah, they're saying it's definitely first. Yeah, it's face mask against the Bearcats. We needed that.
That'll be 5 yards, not a personal foul variety. So it takes it up to the 36. 1st and 10, Chase. Hendersonville, 36-yard line. Trying to get the call in now from the sideline, trying to get everybody set. Trojans on a move, on a roll here. Snap, Boykins, handoff again, and going through over there on the left side, no, firing, incomplete.
Yeah, that hit the receiver in the hand. I'll tell you what, he could have, if he catches that, he's probably standing in the end zone because they didn't have any safety help back there. He was already behind everyone.
That was Darren Bryan Johnson, the intended target. So the ball comes back to the 36, 2nd and 10. It's a snap to Boykins. Here's his pitch. Charisma taking off to the far side. Tavon trying to keep his footing, and he leaps over one defender. He may have gotten a yard, and that's it.
Maybe a yard. Charisma, he leaped over the one. That defender did a good job of grabbing an ankle and holding on once he went over him.
So it is 3rd and 9 for Chase.
Don't have to pick it up at all. You know, this is 4-down territory for Chase. Just pick up a good chunk of it right here.
2:30 to go in the opening quarter. Hendersonville out in front, 7-0. And Boykins handing off McCombs. McCombs coming over here to the near side, trying to turn that right corner.
He's got to be close to a first down, right?
You can tell from here, looks like he is just across the 30.
Yeah, he's about a yard short, maybe a little over a yard.
It will bring up 4th and a long one.
Chase taking their quarterback out right now. I don't know what they're calling.
It could be a Wildcat formation here.
I mean, why not? Pull out the kitchen sink.
Maybe, let's see who the direct snap's going to go to. This is an interesting call. 4th down, direct snap, McCombs. McCombs, trying to try a hand, and he breaks loose, and he's over here on the near side of the field, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
Was that a 25-yard touchdown run?
26 yards, I believe. McCombs, not only with the direct snap, he not only picks up the first down, but he takes it all the way in for the 6 points. What a run by McCombs. Caleb Lawson now to come on and attempt the point after kick and tie this game up. Here's his boot. It's across.
No good.
No, it did not clear the upright, or did not clear the crossbar. 1:30 to go in the opening quarter of play. Hendersonville 7, Chase 6. This is high school football Friday night.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. We are broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. And with 1:30 to go in the opening quarter, Hendersonville holding on to a 1-point lead over Chase, 7-6. McCombs collecting his first rushing touchdown of this game. Last week in that game at McDowell, McCombs collected a total of 5 rushing touchdowns. Now the ball on the tee, and Caleb Lawson will kick following the Chase touchdown. This one is a low worm burner of a kick.
It's still on the ground.
And it's still on the ground now. Backwards, and there is a scramble for it. Looks like Hendersonville will have it, but way back at their end of the field.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if we would have been a step quicker, I believe we would have probably been carrying that in the end zone.
Looks like he is dropped back there at about the 10-yard line.
Chase has got to get pressure in that backfield. These little quick passes, and they're going to have to fill in these gaps for this running back. Do not let him get anything.
1st and 10, Bearcats from their 10-yard line. 1:25 to go in the opening quarter. Shotgun snap, the quarterback goes now. He's going to fire a pass wide open over on the far side of the field, but out of bounds.
Yeah, I believe they're going to go for that one again later. Number 7, if he hauls that one in, I mean, he was probably gone to the house luckily for Chase, it was overthrown, and it went right through his hands.
Leonard Benefield, the intended target there. Ball comes back to the Hendersonville 10-yard line. 2nd and 10. Snap to Gosnell. This time coming across and batted down. Incomplete. Intended for Eric Rashid, and it is Marquise McCombs who bats it away.
Yeah, coach is going out there going ahead and talking to McCombs, telling him good job, but be careful because McCombs kind of celebrated a little bit too much in the receiver's face. But McCombs getting a hand in there and knocking that ball away, playing great corner work.
3rd and 10 for Hendersonville. Rudisell, the running back, standing to the left. Here's the snap to Gosnell, and diving for the catch and making it. This time is Eric Rashid. It's going to be has the first down up close to the 25.
Yeah, that's like I said, that when they played Central, Hendersonville did not throw it any kind of movement. The receivers would go out and sit. That is not the case in this game. These receivers are catching it on the run, doing a great job of hauling these in.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Looks like they have put the ball down at the 24-yard line. Bearcats trying to get some substitutions, trying to change out several. But here's a snap to Gosnell. Gosnell under pressure, has to break out of the pocket, scrambles over to the far side of the field and fires a bomb incomplete. He had to get rid of the ball.
Yeah, we had 2 defenders back there, and they basically just tripped each other up. Gosnell showing his speed once he gets outside the pocket.
2nd and 10 for the Bearcats. Ball comes back to their 24-yard line. Got 39 seconds, looks like, up on the clock to go in the opening quarter. Ready to resume action. Here's the snap to Gosnell. Gosnell, and the pitch over to Rudisell on the far sideline and driven out of bounds.
The defensive end did a good job of forcing it back in. Gosnell holding it to the last second. Just couldn't get off his block to potentially put that one to tackle the running back in the backfield.
Looks like up at about the 33. It's going to leave him about a yard short of the first down. 32 seconds to go in the quarter. We got 3rd and 1 for the Bearcats. Snap Gosnell. Gosnell handing off to Rudisell. Rudisell now gets back the opposite direction, and he faked the handoff. Gosnell rolled it back in, but the defender's right there, and they caught him back at about the 29, 28-yard line. And now all kinds of whistles.
I don't know what the whistle's for.
Oh, no. Something's happening. Penalty flags fly as the referee comes to the Chase sideline.
Yeah, coach is giving whatever coach. He's giving somebody an earful right now for running their mouth. There was no flag. There was absolutely no flag. We're getting the ball back, and now he's chewing somebody out right now. Maybe. Oh, hold on. Is it on us or is it on?
Well,
it may be on Hendersonville's line crew because the officials are talking to the line crew right now. I've never seen that.
I have never seen this. But the referee is talking to the chain gang. Interesting call.
It's against Chase. Yeah, they're going to call it against us. So it's a call against us, of course.
I don't understand what we just saw. The ball is going to come out to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, Coach Cogdale's out there talking to the head referee right now.
He is not happy. And he is still talking to the officials. Unsportsmanlike penalty on Chase. It is going to be 1st and 10 for Hendersonville.
Wow. What a break for Hendersonville, because we had them stopped way short. They would have had to punt it right there.
Coach is red. You can see the red from all the way up here on the top row of the bleachers.
He's still chewing out whoever said something. I don't know who he's talking to. He's not happy with his coaching staff. And that's what we said about Central. Central had this game won, but it fell apart and imploded.
Yeah.
We don't want Chase to do the same.
We have 19 seconds left in the opening quarter. Coach is still fired up.
I don't blame him. He had him 4th and long right there, and we just gave him the first down.
And now he's walking out onto the field. Is he going to take time out?
I mean, the head official's still over there talking
to the Hendersonville coach, Jim Soseby. And now they send both teams to the sideline, so it's somebody must have called the timeout. 19 seconds to go in the quarter. Not sure what we have just seen, but it is an unsportsmanlike penalty against Chase. The ball comes up to the 44. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats when we come back on high school football Friday night.
Hey, folks, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse-quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. The sirens have nothing to do with what's happening on the field.
Although Coach Cogdale is beat red and he looks like he could explode any moment now, that does not cause a fire alarm.
We are directly in front of the Hendersonville fire station. Evidently, they just got a call because out went the trucks. 1st and 10, Hendersonville, following the unsportsmanlike call on Chase. And now the Chase fans trying to make noise. And the Chase players are trying to get the fans involved, trying to make some noise. 1st and 10, Bearcats at their 44-yard line.
Horse fans, I would like to be cheering too. I got a microphone strapped inside on my head, but this guy beside him is going to do it for me. Officials coming back over here.
Well, the referee has come back over once again to talk to Coach Cogdale.
Yeah.
Oh, he tossed one of the linemen. He tossed one of the crew. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, but how is that a flag on us?
No kidding. He is escorting a member of the chain gang off the field. I don't think I have ever seen.
I mean, I know that he's not a coach. I know he's not a player, but he's been escorted off the field. Why is the flag on us and a line crew getting ejected?
If he is kicking out part of the chain gang, And now they'll have to find a replacement. Oh, he better be careful. This poor guy better not walk over this direction in front of the Chase fans. I don't know what has been going on the sideline, but evidently something between.
But, Jay, what does this do, Jay? What does this do? Chase had the momentum right there, and now it's just killed their momentum over a chain gang crew. He gets thrown out. We get the flag. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
I don't know. Now, is this a replacement?
This guy's going, man, all I want to do is eat some nachos and watch some football, and now I got to go be on the chain gang. Come on, man.
And I'm not sure, is he going to take over? It looks like he is. So it looks like they have a replacement now. First time I can remember ever a chain gang member being tossed. 1st and 10. Here's Kyle Snell's pass over on the far side of the field.
They're saying he caught it out of bounds
at the 35-yard line of Chase. But now, hold on. No, they're bringing it back, aren't they?
Yeah, they brought it back. It was a good call. They said it was out of bounds.
13 seconds left up on the clock. 2nd and 10 for the Bearcats. Back to their 44-yard line. Snap to Gavin Snell. Hand off to Rudisell. Rudisell running for him on the left side. Cuts back in toward the middle. Tackled at midfield after a gain of 6.
Yeah, we brag on Chase High School's the offensive line. Bearcats are definitely stacked up front, too.
And that brings us to the end of a very interesting and unusual first quarter. Still not sure what has happened here in Hendersonville. What we do know is we have played one quarter of football, and after the end of quarter number 1, Hendersonville 7, Chase 6. You've tuned in to High School Football Friday night.
Well, it's a proven fact. Folks in this area are loving Fat Tracy's barbecue. Good cooking comes from experience, and Tracy has that experience, and he offers it every day except Wednesday. Pulled pork plates or baskets, pulled chicken meals, vegetables, beef tips, briskets, and on Friday nights, mouth-watering ribs that are the talk of the town. Plan your next meal at Fat Tracy's, our special order for a family gathering. Fat Tracy's open Sundays from 11 till 3. You'll say yum, yum when you leave Fat Tracy's, West Main Street, Forest City.
There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers, and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
High School Football Friday night, 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton. About 10 minutes past 8. We are ready for quarter number 2. We're broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. Hendersonville now changing directions left to right here in the second quarter. The ball is right on the 50. It is 2nd down and 5 for the Bearcats. Handoff this time. No, Gosnell keeps it. He drives forward, and he runs into several brick wall defenders.
He got maybe a half a yard. It's going to be 4th and long. I'll tell you what, Chase almost fell for the reverse sweep there. Gosnell never let go of the ball. He had his back turned to him. It looks like they're going for it.
4th and 5. No gain on that play.
Don't jump. Watch the ball. Hit the running back.
Gosnell trying to long snap count. Would love to draw the Trojans offside. Rudisell standing to the left. Goes now. He's going to fire. Short passes.
No, incomplete.
He dropped it. That is Leonard Benefield over on the far side of the field. He dropped it incomplete.
That's number 21 for Chase on that coverage.
Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson. Benefield had the ball in his hands. Johnson jumped up, knocked it out, doing a great job on defense. Chase taking over on down.
Turnover on downs. Chase now at midfield. 1st and 10 Trojans, trailing by 1 point, 7-6. Trojans move right to left. It'll be a shotgun snap to Damian Boykins. Boykins rolls back, now under some pressure, has to flare out to the far side of the field, lobs it out of bounds, incomplete. Once again, he had to get rid of the football.
Jay, I don't want you to look at this field. I feel like if Damian would have been a left-handed quarterback, he had nothing but open field to this side. If he could have just cut it back, he could probably ran to at least the 20-yard line of Hendersonville.
Ball comes back to the 50, 2nd and 10, Chase. Just underway in the second quarter. McCombs standing to the right. A Boykins handoff goes to McCombs. McCombs zigging, zagging across midfield, and he ends up at about the Hendersonville 47. That would be a gain of 3.
What a terrible spot. I mean, his whole body wasn't even on that spot. He was already past the H, the middle part of the H, and look at him. They back it up a yard.
Well, they give him 3. That will bring up 3rd and 7 for Chase. Snap, Boykins, handoff, McCombs. McCombs looking for a hole, finds an opening, and Marquise dives up to the 43. It is going to bring up 4th and about 3 for Chase.
Got a player down for Chase.
And
Cramping.
You can tell whenever that leg goes straight up into the air.
Is that
Oh,
McComb?
my gosh, that is McComb.
He's cramping. You definitely need him right now, but don't hold your breath too much. It's a cramp. They're rubbing it out. Get that young man some pickle juice.
Definitely a cramp as the trainers come out to try to stretch out the leg. But Marquise McCombs is down at the 43. 4th and 3 coming up for Chase. 10-10 left to go here in the second. Hendersonville leading by 1, 7-6. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
Are you ready for an innovative educational experience? Change your career and change your life with Isothermal Community College. ICC offers affordable college transfer options, certificate program with a real-world hands-on learning experience, and classes that work with your busy lifestyle. And now with the Isothermal Powers Promise, tuition may be free for all residents of Polk and Rutherford County. Your success starts with Isothermal Community College. For more information and to register, visit isothermal.edu.
High school football Friday night here at WCAB. 4th and 3 for Chase. Snap. This time to Risma takes it. Dives and look at him go. Kayvon takes it all the way up to the 38. First down, Trojans.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that is Charisma. Charisma doing a good job. That ball was snapped a little high for him. You know, that center's been used to snapping to a 6-foot-something Damian Boykins, and he's snapping to a little bit shorter Charisma.
They put the ball down on the 37. 1st and 10, Chase. Boykins now back in at QB. He is great to keep it himself. Uh-oh, Damian in trouble as he tries to cut out to the right, far side of the field, and he is dropped for a big loss back at the 42.
I'll tell you what, that defensive end came untouched. I don't know who was playing it, who was supposed to pick him up. But Damian Boykins not even getting a chance to look up.
Lost 4, 2nd and 14 coming up for Chase. Trips, 3 wide receivers to the near side this time.
McCombs not in the game.
Snap. Here's the pass caught by Johnson. Johnson now trying to cut back across field. Nice catch, but not much after the reception. Johnson down at the 41-yard line. Third, really pretty much no gain. 3rd and 13, I'm going to call it. Almost 14. Yeah, it's 3rd and 14. This will be a big play for Chase. Really need to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap. Boykins rolls back. He's going to fire.
Oh, man.
Oh! Right up the middle of the field, but incomplete.
Yeah, they're going to have to punt this one away. It's 4th and long here.
And probably hoping that they can drop this back inside the 10-yard line would be nice.
No.
Now we've got the punt on the way, 4th and 13.
Good punt.
Oh, this is nice. Let's see where it takes it.
Yeah, they're
Drop inside the 10, and it looks like Chase has downed it.
No, but they're going to throw a flag because he waved fair catch and then came upfield after he waved, and our defender got in his face. It's definitely the right call. It's a terrible call to make. You can't blame the defender. But once you see him signal that fair catch, you got to just let him catch it.
And the penalty yardage will bring this up to the 15-yard line. So still, Hendersonville taking over from deep at their end of the field. Bearcats still leading by 1 point, 7-6. Looks like we have just over 8 minutes to go before halftime. Gavin Gosnell, quarterback, takes the snap, rolls back, fires. Pass caught, Eric Rashid over here on the near side. Rashid taken up, 25, up to the 30, driven out of bounds. Looks like it's about the 33. First down, Bearcats.
There's that soft cushion. I don't understand it. We were off him 10 yards. I mean, you got to have that really good speed to cover that if you're going to allow that kind of a cushion.
1st and 10, Hendersonville.
I honestly thought the quarterback was throwing it away there. He was under pressure.
Ball is on the 33-yard line of the Bearcats. Rudisell standing to the right of quarterback Gosnell. Snap to Gavin. Gavin hands off to Rudisell. Rudisell going to be, he's going to be dropped in the backfield. That is big. Number 36 for Chase in there on that tackle. That'd be Cameron Mills.
Cam Mills coming through, just beasted the left tackle, shrugged him to hit the running back in the backfield.
Ball is placed back on the 30, so a loss of 3. 2nd and 13 coming up for the Bearcats. Here's a snap to Gosnell. Hendersonville quarterback fires, pass caught. Benefield has it over on the far side, Hendersonville side of the field, and he is finally dropped out of bounds.
Got to make those tackles, Jay. We had the play stop and just didn't make the tackle. We went in, we threw a shoulder, didn't throw our arms and wrap up.
They say out of bounds it right at midfield at the 50. 7:10 to go in the second quarter. Is now 1st and 10. Hendersonville right at the 50-yard line. Low snap. Gosnell once again going to fire. And overthrown incomplete. Again, looking for number 7, Leonard Benefield.
Yeah, Benefield was covered up by the corner. Corner did a good job. I can't tell the number from here of looking back for the ball. Once he saw it was out of bounds, is when he took his eye off the ball. Doing a good job over there at corner on that play.
Ball comes back to the 50. 2nd and 10. Here's the snap to Gosnell. Here's his faking the handoff. Gosnell. And now, late pitch over the far side. Taking off, coming back in toward the middle of the field. That is Malik Ingram. And Malik Ingram is going to take it up to about the 35.
The tail of the tape from the first half is going to say missed opportunity, missed tackles. We had Gosnell down in the backfield, couldn't bring him down. Then he pitched it out. We had his running back or his receiver tackled and just did not bring him down there. And he picks up a first down.
1st and 10, Bearcats. Gosnell takes the snap, hands off Rudisell. Rudisell, a little bit of an opening in the middle. And now somehow broke loose, still on his feet.
We got a flag on the play. I'm wondering if they're going to call holding against Hendersonville. We had a defensive lineman down, and he couldn't get up because the offensive line. No, he's marking it off against Chase. Wow. We had a defensive line that couldn't get to the ball because the offensive lineman was just holding him down to the ground with his jersey right where the official threw the flag, I guess.
Wow. Okay, this is going to move the ball up, it looks like, to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Hendersonville.
We need one of those Chase takeaways right now.
This is a snap to Gosnell. Standing in there, firing, and it is incomplete. Whew, that was close.
That was close.
Once again, if you are a Hall of Fame inductee at this time, we would ask that you be moving.
That was Eric Rashid, the intended target there.
Once again, if you are a Hall of Fame inductee, please be
2nd and 10, 6:04 to go. The ball is on the Chase 25-yard line. Rudisell stands to the right of Gosnell. Gosnell under some pressure, now rolling over here toward the near side, cuts back across, makes the pass, and is caught.
Oh, there's going to be a flag late. I don't know if it's going to be on us or on them. The official that threw the flag said touchdown, so it's got to be on us.
Malik Ingram on the receiving end of that pass. Gosnell with that pass clear back across the field from right to left. Ingram takes it into the end zone. And the penalty after. And we have a conference. Our officials are meeting. And now the indication.
Unsportsmanlike, right? No, illegal shift. Oh, unsportsmanlike against Hendersonville. But is the touchdown good or not good?
I bet the touchdown's going to stand there. And I bet it's after the fact because that flag came out late. But let's see. No, I think they're taking the points off. Whoa.
Now they're saying it's 2nd down and
2nd and 10.
Well, that was 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Here's the snap to Gosnell. Gosnell, this time under some pressure, running to the near side, firing, caught, touchdown, Hendersonville.
Wow.
Eric Rashid, number 1, on the receiving end. Be a what, about 21-yard touchdown pass.
I tell you, Jay, there's no official over here watching. I felt like that was a push-off by the receiver because the corner was all over him legally, and then all of a sudden his body shifted and got thrown in the different direction, and the official didn't call it because he wasn't even over here to look at it.
It's good. Cooper King with the point after. So with 5:45 to go in the second quarter, it is now Hendersonville 14, Chase 6. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
Robbins Auto Parts is your auto parts headquarters, located at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta. They're your team of professional auto parts dealers for Rutherford County. They have a commitment to serving their customers with the auto parts they need, both new and used. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Visit them today at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta or call them at 828-657-5732. Robbins Auto Parts keeps you rolling.
Score now.
We will be at the third track in front of the home concession stand here shortly.
High school football Friday night. What a weird first half. Seen a lot of strange things here in Hendersonville tonight. Still trying to make sense of some of the things that we have witnessed. I don't know.
I'm wondering if he's going to try to onside kick this right here. He's kind of got the ball angled.
Hendersonville to kick.
Nope. Guess that's just how he kicked it.
And this one going to be returned by Chase from about the 10-yard line. Coming out here to the near side and going to be driven out of bounds, but a nice return up close to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, it's Charisma. I hadn't seen if McCombs has been back out. Yeah, McCombs is back out there now at running back. He took that last series off, I guess, dealing with his cramps.
5:37 to go before half. Best thing that could happen now is for Chase to collect some points before halftime.
Yeah, because they get the ball back after the half. It might set them up in good position.
1st and 10, Trojans from their 45. Shotgun snap to Boykins, hand off McCombs. McCombs on the right side. Now showing that running that we are used to seeing as he picks up easily 8 yards, maybe even 9.
He still ain't down, folks. They piled up around him. He wasn't going down. They had to blow the whistle because movement stopped.
They put the ball down at the Hendersonville 47. Gain of 8 by McComb.
Must be something about this spot of the field the officials like. They backed it up because he was clearly already in the green past Red H.
2nd and 3 now as they back it up a bit. And the handoff McCombs. McCombs running room on the far side. Turns to right corner. Comes back in toward the middle. 25, 20, 15. And going to be chased out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. But that is the McCombs that we are used to seeing.
Yeah, McCombs, he is smart. He took it out of bounds. He had 2 defenders kind of coming behind him. The one defender slowed him up a little bit. I tell you, it's wild to see somebody dive at your feet and hit your feet, and you continue to run. And here's the Lions crew slowly walking down the field. But that might be good for McCombs. Give him a breath of fresh air. Gives Coach Cogdale ample time to call the correct play.
Looks like they'll put the ball down about the 11-yard line. So 1st and 10 Chase. Boykins keeps it. Damian dives straight ahead. Picks up 1. Takes it to the 10. It'll be 2nd and 9 at the Bearcats' 10-yard line.
Yeah, Bearcats are big on both sides of the offense and defensive line.
Down to 4:25 to go in the half. 14-6, Chase trailing by 8. But now Trojans trying to answer. McCombs stands to the right of Boykins. Handoff goes to McCombs. McCombs finds an opening. Trying to cut. And he may have a first down at the 1-yard line.
Are you telling me that that's not a first down right now?
Well, hang on. Depends on where they spot it. I think they're going to move it back.
Oh, they're calling a penalty against us.
What?
and they're marking it off from where he got the first down. So
What? What is this?
it's got to look. Does it not? If he gets the first down, if it's after the play, he gets the first down, and then you move it back.
But I have not seen any indication. What was the call?
I never saw it.
The ball has come back out all of a sudden to the 15, and it is second down and 14. And
interception.
Intercepted by Hendersonville.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good play by the defense. It was running the screen, and Damian Bush throwing over a little bit shorter, people running at him, and he's throwing at guys that are 6'3", 6'4". And here's where Hendersonville. If I'm Hendersonville, I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to take a shot and try to get a quick score before half.
Got 4 minutes to work with. Bearcats take over following that INT from their 21-yard line. First and 10, Bearcats. Still like to know what the penalty was against Chase. Here's the snap. Hand off Rudisell. Rudisell takes off to the far side, turns that left corner, and finally going to be stopped after a first down. And it looks like Hesse Rudisell's taking it all the way up to the 33.
You know, I'm gonna widen out on defense a little bit. You know, I'm gonna spread out a little bit, force them inside a little bit more, and it looks like that's what they're doing. They're going 3 down linemen.
First and 10. Hendersonville from the 33. Snap to Gosnell. Gosnell keeps it, has lots of running room straight ahead, breaks loose, takes off to the far sideline, and is finally chased out of bounds. But Gavin Gosnell is taking it way. Whoa.
Yeah, they're going to call holding.
Holding against Hendersonville.
The nose tackle for Chase had this play busted. Was reaching for Gosnell, would have been probably a sack of a 2 or 3 yard loss. And the center for Hendersonville had him wrapped up, bear hugging him, pulling him back. So,
wow, that is going to take the ball back. This will be inside the 25. Looks like they will put the ball down at the Hendersonville 23. They'll get the down over, but a long way to go now. First and over 20.
I'm going to watch a little bubble screen here. They got the receiver stacked.
Gosnell handing off Rudisell. Rudisell this time not finding much running room.
Yeah,
he has dropped quickly.
Yeah, but Jamarion Mills making that play maybe gets a yard.
Yep, Mills in there on the stop. Picks up a couple of yards. Places the ball down, about the 26. Second and long way to go still for the Bearcats.
I swear I think it's going to be a bubble screen. They're building for that bubble screen.
Down to 2:35 to go before the half. Here, Gosnell fakes the handoff. Now he's got to launch pass way upfield looking for Eric Rashid. And overthrown. Rashid could not quite catch up to it, and it falls to the turf incomplete. That was up at about the Chase 30-yard line.
I want my safety. Once you see guys that'll rear back like that, I want my safety running towards that wide receiver just a little bit quicker than that. I believe if he does, he intercepts that ball and takes it the opposite direction.
Okay, the ball has come back to the Hendersonville 26-yard line. Third and about 18.
This is where they do that little option a lot of times.
There's the snap. Gosnell now takes off over to the far sideline, runs out of bounds.
It's 4th and long.
4th and long, and trying to see where he ran out of bounds. I think at about the 30, maybe the 31. And that is still going to leave them looking at 4th and probably 12. And I would imagine they'll punt.
Chase should have all 3 of their timeouts, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. We had that early timeout that we weren't sure who took that one. 2:20 to go in the second quarter.
Is that McCall's back for the punt return?
Yes, it is. McCombs back inside his 40-yard line. And the punt is going to go to the far side of the field. Looks like Hendersonville will down it. Inside the 30, probably about the 27-yard line.
Hendersonville's definitely showing a lot more speed than they did the first time we saw them. I think, like, normally you would probably see McCombs pick that up and try to run to this side, but he knows that he had the defenders coming down field.
Chase has one last shot before halftime here. 2:11 to go on the clock. Looks like the ball is down on the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 Chase. A long way to come up the field, but let's see if they can do it. Just over 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Shotgun snap to Boykins. Boykins says, here you go, McCombs. Marquez going to be dropped. At about the 20.
Pick up the 3?
3 maybe? 2. How about that? They gave him 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
Chase not in a hurry. You would think they'd be a little bit more rushed.
Snap. Quick pass caught over here on the near sideline, and going to be knocked out of bounds after. Now that will stop the clock, and that is Durisma on the catch.
Yeah, Durisma getting across the yard to gain.
So it's a first down coming up for Chase. Clock is stopped with 1:29 to go in the second quarter. Snap to Boykins. Oh, it gets away from us. Damian scoops it up. Now fires it. Oh! I thought McCombs had it, but he couldn't hold on to it.
But, Jay, I believe that benefits us more than anything.
Yeah.
Because he catches that there. Number 4 was right there. He's probably going to drop him inside, and the clock's running. Good thing is he dropped it, and the clock's not. So,
yeah, only took 6 seconds off the clock. So 1:23 to go. 2nd and 10 for Chase. And the ball comes back to the Trojans' 36-yard line. Snap, Boykins, handoff, McCombs. McCombs, he almost had something there, and he tripped up at the 40-yard line after a short gain.
Yeah, McCombs is cramping again. They're going to give this young man some pickles.
So there is timeout taken here with 1:13 to go in the second. McCombs evidently, once again, with some cramping issues. We'll take a break. Our score is Hendersonville 14, Chase 6. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
Tri-City Tire Service is your complete and dependable tire and auto service center. But they're more than just a tire store. They carry river rock, brick chips, mulch, feed, seed, fertilizer, stones, sand. Tri-City Tire has a huge selection of Spartan mowers, the top-of-the-line mower that gives a precision cut every time. And now Tri-City Tire is your Wolverine boot headquarters for men and ladies' work boots, steel-toe boots, or hiking boots. Get all this and more only at Tri-City Tire Service, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City, or call them at 828-287-8778.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. McCombs comes to the sideline. Now 3rd and 6 for Chase. Snap to Boykins. Boykins fires. Caught. Durisma over here on the near side. Durisma cuts back up to about the 48. It will be a first down. The clock will stop as they try to move the chain.
Yeah, coach is already calling timeout.
It looks like Chase will take timeout, and we will hold it here during this timeout. It'll be 1st and 10 Chase from their 48. A minute, 7 seconds left up on the clock here in the opening quarter, or in the opening half. Fans High School football Friday night here on WCAB is brought to you in part this season by Sisk Family Ford. Also by Insurance Service Associates. Our thanks to Lifestyle, Wellness and Spa. Also to Foothills, Family Hardware, Family Car Rental, and Andrew Tisdale with Edward Jones. All Around Tree Service, Fat Tracy's Barbecue, all among our family of sponsors who make these broadcasts possible each and every Friday evening. 1st and 10 Chase. Snap to Boykins. Boykins takes a couple of steps back, looking upfield, fires. Bobble around and picked off. Hendersonville, number 10, picks off. He is tackled up at about the 44, 45-yard line. And number 10 for the Bearcats is Elijah Gibbs.
Yeah, that ball hit the receiver in the hands. He just bobbled it up in the air. Elijah Gibbs says, thank you for the present.
So now let's see what Hendersonville will do. Now we're 14-6 lead with 58 seconds to go.
I'm Hendersonville. I'm going to take a shot. It looks like they may have called a timeout.
Timeout taken by the Bearcats. 58 seconds to go in the half. It's still 14-6. Hendersonville leading Chase. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
For dependable tree service, call on All Around Tree Service. They specialize in tree removal, tree trimming, raising of the canopy, trimming around security lights to maximize your safety. Call on Johnny Davis. He's fully insured, honest, professional, and stands ready to assist you in any tree service you desire. Call him today at 828-429-1956. That's All Around Tree Service, 828-429-1956.
School football Friday night, broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. 58 seconds to go before the half. An 8-point Hendersonville lead over Chase. And Bearcats, after the INT, take over. 1st and 10 from their 45-yard line. They have trips to the far side of the field.
I'm going to look for the pass here. You got 58 seconds. You got a chance to take a shot. You're up.
You're up by 8. There we go. Shotgun snap to the quarterback, Gavin Gosnell. Gosnell is going to run it. Has a big opening up the middle of the field. Gosnell takes off all the way up to the Chase 35.
Going to call timeout. Hendersonville calling timeout quickly.
Hendersonville will take timeout with 52 seconds left up on the clock. Chase defense is going to have to keep their guard up now. That was a huge run by quarterback Gosnell. We'll keep it here during this break. I haven't had a chance to look. Have you had a chance to look on any?
I hadn't seen anything from anybody.
Okay, we know that RS Central tonight is at Polk County. Thomas Jefferson is at East Gaston. I'll try. Such a precarious place here on top of these bleachers. It's kind of hard to do very much moving.
You drop your phone, you might never see it again.
That's true. And it certainly could not survive the drop from this high up.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any updates as far as TJ or RS Central.
Okay, fans, don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. Simply look for WCAB Football. So if somebody listening in is at Polk County tonight or at East Gaston, let us let us know what's going on. Handoff now, and this is Rudisell, the freshman quarterback. Hezzy picks up a good 6 yards, takes it up to the Chase 29-yard line. Clock is running, 35 seconds to go. 2nd and 4, and Gosnell takes the snap and spiked it to stop the clock. 33 seconds to go.
It's still a loss of down. I don't know why they haven't called it 3rd down yet.
It will be 3rd down.
They have yet to change the yard marker or the scoreboard. It is 3rd down. And they're not changing it. It's 3rd down.
This should be 3rd down for Hendersonville. Here's the snap to Gosnell. Gosnell firing over. That should be offensive pass interference as Eric Rashid shoved off on Durisma.
Yeah, not only shoved him off, shoved him down to the ground, even though the ball was thrown out of bounds. If Durisma does that, that's a flag on us. It should be 4th down, yeah. 4th down.
It should be 4th down.
How is it not 4th down?
He spiked it. And then this will be 4.
Yeah, the back official is now saying, hey, it's 4th down, guys. One of them is paying attention.
Thank goodness. 4th and a couple of yards. And here's quarterback Gosnell with a hole. Look at him break out to the far side now. He is going to cut into the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. I think about 26 yards. Well, the worst thing that could have happened just happened. That was the run by Hendersonville quarterback Gavin Gosnell to collect another 6 points. Cooper King, point after kick is good. And with 19 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter, Hendersonville 21, Chase 6. This is high school football Friday night.
To win in sports, you must adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Why not let Andrew Tisdale, your Edward Jones financial advisor, help you create a game plan for financial success? Call 828-287-9197 and get started today. That's Andrew Tisdale at Edward Jones Financial Advisor, 828-287-9197.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. 19 seconds left to go before the half. Homecoming night here at Hendersonville. And the Bearcats now have extended their lead. 2 scores, 21-6, 15-point lead for the Bearcats over Chase. Gavin Gosnell, Hendersonville quarterback, 24-yard touchdown run, point after Cooper King, good. Now a slow worm burner of a kick, and this one is going to be picked up and returned by Chase. And now finding some running room, cutting back, left to right, across the 40. It's dropped out of bounds over here on the Chase sideline at the 43.
Yeah, that's Durisma.
Did a great job of cutting back and forth across the field on the return.
Yeah, he's 1 block away from taking this one to the house.
7 seconds are left on the clock. This probably the last play of the first half. 1st and 10 Chase. Their 44-yard line. Shotgun snap on the way to Boykins. McCombs back in there. Here's Damian. Still looking. Now going to fire way upfield. Well, it's an INT out of bounds, but that's beside the point because the clock has run out and we have a penalty flag down.
It's going to be holding against Chase, which they'll decline, of course.
Holding against Chase Hendersonville will decline that, and we have played one half of football here tonight on homecoming night in Hendersonville. Fans at the half. Our scores, Hendersonville 21, Chase 6. Stay tuned now for the halftime show. It's coming up momentarily here on High School Football Friday night.
When you need a rental car or van, your family car rental is close by. Joe and Jill Rash are owner-operators and promise to treat you like family. If you need a car while your car is in the shop, or if you need a van for your Sunday school trip, Family Car Rental has the car or van that will fit your need and budget. 4 locations to serve you: 500 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 956 Reepsville Road in Lincolnton, 1604 North Limestone Street in Gaffney, and right here at home at 895 South Broadway Street, Forest City. Family Car Rental, treating you like family.
There's a brand new business in downtown Forest City that you've got to stop in and check out. Foothills Family Hardware. They've got a store full of all your home improvement wants and needs. Stop wasting money at all those big box stores. They also carry lots of home decor for indoor and outdoor. Hours are Monday through Thursday, 7 to 6, Friday and Saturday, 7 to 7, and Sundays, 9 to 3. They're a great addition to our community. So stop in, say hello to Diva, the hardware dog. Call them today at 245-6496. Shop local. Shop at Foothills Family Hardware, 131 East Main Street in Forest City, and like them on Facebook.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Look for all the new design 2021 F-150 at Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
Thank you for making WCAB your radio station of choice in the Foothills. Now get the best of both worlds. 100.9 FM and 590 AM Rutherfordton.
Please remain seated.
High School Football Friday night on the Foothills Bow Sports. 100.9 FM, 590 AM WCAB Rutherfordton. Jay Coombs along with Cliff Palmieri. Our score at the half, Hendersonville 21, Chase 6. Homecoming night here at Hendersonville High, and the halftime homecoming festivities have begun. Taking a look at some of the other scores, I see that South Point leading Crest 14-0. That was at the end of the opening quarter. I'm not finding any updates tonight on RS Central at Polk County or Thomas Jefferson at East Gaston. And continue to search and look. See what else we have. Kings Mountain, Forest View, at this point tied up 7 apiece. Still looking to try to see if we can find an update on RS Central at Polk County or Thomas Jefferson at East Gaston. Looks like I'm getting lots of updates for that South Point Crest contest. I'm getting updates on our game here, which we know what's going on here. Let's see if we have anything else here to report. Well, for all the games being played tonight, there's not a lot of reporting coming in on any kind of score updates. But it has been a strange night here after some of the things we've seen in the first 2 quarters. Cliff's letting it be known that the one flag that was thrown on Chase, but it came after there were issues with the Hendersonville chain crew. Evidently an argument with one of the Chase coaches. And then, first time I've ever seen member of the chain gang ejected.
Yeah, how do you eject the chain crew, and yet the flag's on us?
Yeah,
and then down here, this penalty, when we were going to the end zone, that they threw a penalty on us, it was after the play that the penalty happened. So it shouldn't have been second and long. It should have been first down and long.
Yeah.
First down and goal long. And
I don't know. We have seen some very strange things tonight. And, Cliff, it was interesting driving up here tonight, although we had uneventful drive up here, but we both commented how in the last couple of days we have seen some very erratic driving behavior in and around the area. And my reaction was, well, is there a full moon? And I don't know about it. But then with some of the activities here, wow, I don't have an explanation for some of it. We'll have to try to figure all this mess out at some point later. But the bottom line is Chase is trailing at the half, trailing by 15 to Hendersonville, with the Bearcats out in front, 21-6. Here's a quick recap of the first two quarters. Wow. As homecoming festivities are happening here at halftime, there is a young lady directly in front of us. Looks like they'll walk from the visitor side of the stadium over toward the home side. That dress reminds me of a disco ball gone wild. You talk about a lot of glitter and a lot of light reflecting. That young lady is like a lit-up disco ball. And the one directly behind her, she's in gold sequins. The one directly behind her in red sequins. Man, what a light show we've got going on now with the young lady in the gold sequins and the young lady in the red sequins. We got the red and the gold, and wow, it's like a nightclub. 10:23 to go in the opening quarter of play here tonight. Hendersonville struck first. It was quarterback Gavin Gosnell connecting with Eric Rashid. 30-yard touchdown pass. Cooper King added the point after kick, and the Bearcats jumped out on their first offensive drive of the night, 7-0. Chase would collect their touchdown with 1:30 to go in the opening quarter. It was Marquise McCombs, 26-yard touchdown run. Point after was no good, so it left us Hendersonville 7, Chase 6. That was our score at the end of the first quarter. Then, with 5:45 to go in the second quarter, Hendersonville's quarterback, Gavin Gosnell, connecting again with Eric Rashid. This one a 21-yard touchdown pass play. Point after kick by Cooper King, good. And Hendersonville jumped out by 8, 14-6. And then with just 19 seconds to go before the half, it was quarterback Gavin Gosnell taking off 24-yard touchdown run. Point after by Cooper King, good. And it brings us to the halftime score, Hendersonville 21, Chase 6. Now, a number of football players for Hendersonville are involved with these halftime homecoming activities. And, of course, with homecoming activities, the halftime is lengthened a bit. That gives Chase a bit more time to really dissect and talk about how they can come back here in the third and fourth quarter. So from a football perspective, from a strategy and a planning perspective, homecoming a distraction here for the Bearcats, but possibly a good thing for the Trojans as they try to talk and discuss and think about ways to get back into this game. Only trailing by 2 scores, 15 points down, 21-6. But I like the fact that we've got some time to kind of settle down a bit and assess what went well and what did not go well in the first 2 quarters of play.
You look at when we played Central, when Central played Hendersonville, Central turned it on in the second half and wouldn't go away. Chase is definitely. Here's the thing. This is one thing I've noticed. I don't remember McCombs playing much on defense, and I feel like we've matched him up on defense with somebody, and it's wearing him out, and he's not getting those explosive runs. And that's what we were talking about. I was like, we were talking about great running backs that Chase has had in the past. You got like Javon McKinney. Javon never stepped off the field. He was the punter. He was the kicker. He was the PAT specialist. He was the field goal kicker. He was a corner or a linebacker. And then you got Keon Whiteside, great running back. He was the running back also, and he was defensive end. He never came off the field. Even on the punts and stuff like that, he was in on that. Jamel Surratt, who was here tonight, he was a running back. He played defense. He never came off the field. And that's one thing we were talking about on the way up here was that McComb seems to get a break on defense a lot. And
tonight he's playing a lot.
He's playing a lot, and then you see that showing up tonight because he's cramping. He's making some good runs, but his biggest runs, he ends it with a cramp. He's already been down twice, maybe even 3 times, the cramps.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting. I was a bit surprised. Heading into this contest tonight, Brian Simmons had predicted Hendersonville to win by 10 points. So Chase coming in as a 10-point underdog. Right now at the half, they trail by 15, 21-6.
Halftime, TJ leads 28-21 over East Gaston. East Gaston opened with a 13-0 lead before Griffins respond to take the lead at halftime. Griffins led by three TDs by Bryce Jurgensen and 1 by running back Barrett Thompson. TJ's ball at the end of the half.
How about that? So see,
it can be done, folks.
Just because they lost to Shelby 55-7 last week, the Griffins have the halftime lead at East Gaston tonight. And that is a key conference game for them, but they lead 28-21.
I tell you, Jay, if we could clone ourselves, we definitely would have covered that game too, because you and I both talked about how that we felt like that would have been a good game for TJ, and potentially getting a win over a 2A opponent. And I tell you, if we weren't here tonight, that's where we would probably be, because
well, I also would be tempted to be down the road,
right?
Because I think the RS Central and Polk County, both 1-1 in the conference, I think that's a huge game.
Right, and it sounds like it's a phenomenal game. I wish I could get a score update from RS.
Yep, we'll continue to try to watch, but fans, once again, be sure to hook us up, preferably here at the game on Facebook. Cliff is glued to the phone pretty much nonstop. So if you have an update, between Central and Polk County, we would like to know about it. WCAB Football on Facebook, also on Twitter. Okay, another fire call has come in because another Hendersonville fire truck has just left the station from behind us. Fans, I don't know if you remember, but a couple of weeks ago we talked to you about the fact that the Hendersonville Fire Department, they have a couple of stories on their building. And their second floor, they have a really cool outdoor patio area. Be a great place to have a cookout. But the thing about it is it looks like it sits up high enough so that they can be on the second story on the patio at the fire department, look across and watch the football game over here in the stadium. And actually, if we come back to Hendersonville anytime in the near future, I may actually just contact the fire department and find out if we can broadcast from the second floor, the patio of the fire department. It'd be kind of fun. We could even enjoy our own charcoal grill maybe right there, and eat and have a good time. I'm all for it. halftime. It is homecoming, and the homecoming festivities continue. We'll be back momentarily. It's the halftime show of high school football Friday night.
This is Dwayne Hunt with Insurance Service Associates, wanting to let you know that we have moved. Our new office is located at 245 East Main Street in Forest City. Come see us for auto, home, or your commercial insurance needs. Also come see me, Dwayne Hunt, for your Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, or prescription drug plans. See us at Insurance Service Associates, now located at 245 East Main Street in Forest City, or call 828-245-5301.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
Hey folks, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
WCAB. High school football Friday night here on WCAB. Jay Coombs along with Cliff Ball-Mary. Hendersonville leading Chase 21-6 at the half. Broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. Fans, stay tuned tonight for the fifth quarter, our post-game show. One of our Chase Trojan players will be receiving our Horn Custom Design Metal Works WCAB Player of the Game Award. Fans, for any kind of custom metal work needs, you need to remember the name Tyler Horn. That's H-O-R-N with an E, Tyler Horn. His telephone number is 828-817-4088. It's 828-817-4088. Or you can look him up on Facebook. You don't have to log into Facebook. You don't have to be a member. Just go to Facebook and type in for a search, Horn Custom Metalworks or Horn Custom Design. It'll take you right to his page. And I kid you not, Tyler Horn is a metalwork artist. It's difficult, and we try to do it. Here's the thought I had this past week, because I'm still obsessed that Christmas is getting closer. And everybody has somebody on their Christmas list who is difficult to buy for. What about Uncle Earl? Uncle Earl used to race cars out at Harris Speedway. Uncle Earl loves anything having to do with stock cars, modifieds. Uncle Earl was all about it. Uncle Earl is really difficult to find something as a Christmas gift. Well, talk to Tyler Horn, because Tyler Horn is also very passionate about custom automobiles, trucks, the classic, even the newer models. Yes, there will be a unique gift item that Tyler Horn could fix Uncle Earl up with. And don't assume that, you're talking about some custom metalwork. That's probably going to be extremely expensive. No, you will find that Tyler Horn's rates are very, very reasonable. What about Cousin Jimmy? Well, Cousin Jimmy he can't stay away from the lake. Now, Cousin Jimmy, every weekend, you'll find him at one of our local fishing lakes. Sometimes he even gets bold and he goes up to Lake Norman or over to Lake Bowen. He's all about fishing. Well, Cousin Jimmy is also difficult to buy for at Christmas. Difficult to find him anything. He's already got every fishing lure imaginable. So how about a customized mailbox post that looks like a fisherman? Now talk about a unique, totally cool gift idea for somebody who is an avid fisherman. Yeah, Tyler Horn can do all this. Hey, he can do a driveway sign. He can do wall art. He can do a professional business sign. He can even design unique event awards, such as our WCAB Player of the Game Game Ball Trophy. And we have one with us here tonight in our primitive broadcast booth on the top row of the bleachers at Hendersonville High School. Fans, take a look at Tyler Horn's work. Contact him. You can call or text 828-817-4088. 828-817-4088. If you have an Uncle Earl or a Cousin Jimmy and you need a unique Christmas gift idea, remember Tyler Horn. Horn Custom Design Metal Works. 21-6, Hendersonville, 15-point halftime lead over our Chase Trojans. Both teams are now returning to the field. Momentarily, we'll be back for the beginning of quarter number 3 on high school football Friday night.
Well, it's a proven fact. Folks in this area are loving Fat Tracy's barbecue. Good cooking comes from experience, and Tracy has that experience, and he offers it every day except Wednesday. Pulled pork plates or baskets, pulled chicken meals, vegetables, beef tips, briskets, and on Friday nights, mouth-watering ribs that are the talk of the town. Plan your next meal at Fat Tracy's, our special order for a family gathering. Fat Tracy's open Sundays from 11 till 3. You'll say yum, yum when you leave Fat Tracy's, West Main Street, Forest City.
There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers, and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
Are you ready for an innovative educational experience? Change your career and change your life with Isothermal Community College. ICC offers affordable college transfer options, certificate program with a real-world hands-on learning experience, and classes that work with your busy lifestyle. And now with the Isothermal Powers promise, tuition may be free for all residents of Polk and Rutherford County. Your success starts with Isothermal Community College. For more information and to register, visit isothermal.edu.
Robbins Auto Parts is your auto parts headquarters, located at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta. They're your team of professional auto parts dealers for Rutherford County. They have a commitment to serving their customers with the auto parts they need, both new and used. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Visit them today at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta or call them at 828-657-5732. Robbins Auto Parts keeps you rolling.
WCAB Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. Just about ready to begin the third quarter. Fans, once again, a big, loud shout-out or thank you to Go Forth's Termite and Pest Control. Remember, big or small, Go Forth's can handle it all. We had additional expenses involved in bringing you tonight's radio broadcast live from Hendersonville High School. Go Forth's Termite and Pest Control, they covered the additional fees involved and allowed us to bring you this live radio broadcast tonight. Our sincere thanks and appreciation to Go Forth's Termite and Pest Control. Chase will be receiving. To open up the third quarter, here's the kick. This one going to be taken from the 8-yard line. And now, Goff now cutting back over to the far side of the field, breaking it up to the 30-yard line. That is McCombs on the return.
There's a flag on the play. I don't know what it's going to be on.
Oh, Lord.
It's probably going to be block in the back. Yeah, they're backing it up right now. Holding against Chase. What's crazy is you see where he started that walk from? 5 yards behind from where the ball
ended up at.
Yeah.
Good smells. Yeah, he was clearly up here to the 30-yard line, but when he started marking it off,
he started at the 25.
Yeah, it looks like they have put the ball down on the 16. So it's 1st and 10 Chase from their 16-yard line. Snap to Boykins, handoff McCombs. McCombs comes here to the right, turns that corner. McCombs dives at the end of the play across the 20 up to the 22-yard line.
McCombs tucking behind that right tackle and to pick up some good yards. I do not like these spots.
They all look a little bit short from this vantage point.
And a little short might not sound like a big issue, but when you do it constantly.
Yeah, it adds up, doesn't it? 2nd and 3 for Chase. Again, the handoff, McCombs. McCombs this time driving straight ahead.
He should have it for a first down.
That should be a first down, but let's see where they'll put it down. Looks like he's got just enough at the 26. Okay, this looks okay.
First down. Okay. Whew. That's after they backed it up a few inches. They still gave us the first down.
Down, Cliff. Down, boy.
I'm sorry.
You'll be all right. It'll be okay, Cliff. Settle down. Cliff, go.
That's not me knocking Hendersonville. Hendersonville's a good team.
Yeah,
what I don't understand is they're not needing the help.
They need, they're getting the help, though, aren't they? 1st and 10, Chase. McCombs takes it. Cuts it around the left side, turns the left corner. Picks up a good 3, takes it up to the 29. McCombs simply hasn't had a whole lot of running room out around corner.
Right. It's because Hendersonville's fast on the outside. We're not getting that push that we're used to with the offensive line. I'd like to see a pitch out to McCombs.
2nd and 7. And off McCombs. McCombs this time. Left side again. And, yeah, the defenders are really getting in there quick. Now, he picks up a couple of yards, it looks like, up to the 31. It's going to leave Chase looking at 3rd and 5. And they need this first down. They need to keep this drive moving up the field.
It's been all McCombs this drive.
Shotgun snap on the way to Damian Boykins, the Chase quarterback. Whoop. Now backs away. Darren Bryan Johnson looks like he's going to move from, coming back over here to the near side. Here's the snap. Roll back.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh. It's picked off again by Hendersonville. And taking it into the end zone for the touchdown is Eric Rothschild, number 1.
The receivers just didn't even look for the pass.
That was about a 35-yard interception return for a touchdown. Chase is self-destructing here. Here's Cooper King to try to add another point after for the Bearcats. Here's his kick. Yep, right through there. It's good. So 8:59 to go in the third quarter. It is now Hendersonville 28. Chase 6. Ouch. Help. This is high school football Friday night.
Go Forth Termite and Pest Control is quickly becoming the go-to guys for crawl-space care in western North Carolina. Termites are destructive to our homes, but moisture, fungi, and mold can cause much more damage. Go Forth has helped Rutherford County homeowners for over 62 years, controlling moisture problems and many other things to help protect the health and property of their customers. Give them a call at 828-287-3188. Tonight's game is made possible because of our dedicated sponsors like Go Forth Termite and Pest Services.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. That one really stung. Eric Rashid of Hendersonville picks off Chase quarterback Damian Boykins, takes it about 35 yards back up to the end zone for the 6 points. Cooper King has a point after kick. It's 28-6 in favor of Hendersonville. Now, the kick. This one going to be returned from the 10-yard line. And now, cutting out to the far side, still running way over on the far side of the field, finally going to be down at about the 45. Penalty flags come out.
Of course, it's the same official. He throws another holding penalty against Chase. Might as well. Chase, like I was telling Jay during the break, Chase come out of halftime flat, and that's something they can't do. They have to get this momentum going. Yeah, you're down, 3 scores right now?
Yeah, down 22.
But, I mean, there's still a lot of game left. This is high school football. The clock's going to stop, and when you get first downs, you're going to run out of bounds. The clock's going to stop. You got plenty of time. Play Trojan football.
Yeah, Chase has not been sharp tonight. With the penalty holding against Chase, the ball comes back to the 20-yard line. So Chase moving left to right here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Trojans. Shotgun snap to Boykins. Boykins handing off McCombs right to left. McCombs driven out of bounds over on the far side after a gain of a good maybe 5 yards. Looks like up to the 25.
I get the pass call that went for an interception. I get it. You ran 3 plays with McCombs back to back to back, and then you threw an interception, 3rd and short. I get it, the call. But we're going to have to switch this up a little bit more than just McCombs every play. I get it, he's your star.
McCombs has not had a lot of running room tonight. Hand off again to Marquise. May have picked up a yard, maybe 2.
That was a counter, and everybody knew McCombs was getting it. He still picked up yards. I almost say you don't counter that. Just run it because they're key. And I was talking about earlier, number 4, his sole purpose is to follow McCombs wherever he goes.
Ball comes to the 27. It'll be 3rd and 3 for Chase.
He doesn't go after anybody else. And if McCombs doesn't get the ball, he still goes after McCombs.
7:40 to go in the third quarter. This time, Boykins fakes a handoff to McCombs. Here's a pass caught over here, 1st down. And on the receiving end is Durisma. And Durisma up at the 33.
Yeah, Durisma doing a good job of getting open to get that ball.
First time tonight that we've actually gotten a decent spot as they put it at about the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 Chase at their 34. 7:20 to go, third quarter. Chase needs some points to get back in this game. Boykins rolls back a couple of steps. Now fires. Nice. Overthrown. Incomplete. Intended again for Durisma. Durisma is up at about the 40-yard line.
I want to see Boykins use his legs. I know he's fast. He's been fast as long as I've known him. I want to see him use his legs and move around a little bit. He had a defender breathing down his neck, but I feel like he could have probably picked up 5 or 6 yards instead of throwing it to a covered wide receiver.
2nd and 10 for Chase. This time handing off McCombs with a little bit of running room, and McCombs moves it up to the 37-yard line. Gain of 7, or gain of 5, make that.
Now they back it up a little bit.
going to be third and a long 5. 3rd and 6, really.
Not in a hurry at all. Guys are down 3 scores.
Shotgun snap, Boykins, hand off McCombs. McCombs on the left side. Marquise across the 40 up to the 41-yard line. And it's going to bring up 4th and about 3.
It looks like we're putting in that wildcat formation that we ran earlier.
Yeah, Chase really needs this first down, and they really cannot afford to turn it over on downs here. Whew. This could mean a lot here. Ball snap goes directly to McCombs. McCombs breaks loose. Here we go. 35, 30, 25, 20. Caught from behind. But McCombs all the way up to the 10-yard line.
And he goes right back into cramping.
Wow, finally McCombs breaks loose. His biggest run of the night. It was amazing, though, to see the Hendersonville defenders catch up with him as he took off toward the end zone. So there is speed on the side of the Bearcats. What have we got?
Looks like we might have a Chase Trojan getting in the back of an ambulance. I can't tell.
Huh?
Over here. Because I've noticed the Chase trainer came running from that direction.
Cliff, I think you're right, but I can't tell. That's way too far away to be able to tell who that may be. But one of the Chase Trojans being loaded into an ambulance way down at the far end of the field. Huh. Okay, it looks like they have put the ball down on the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 Chase. Boykins going to hand off, this time on the carry, and trying to cut out to the right side, turn the corner.
Yeah, that's Little John.
Yamarka,
that's the first time I've seen him carry the ball. Did a good job of breaking away from that first tackle. Unfortunately, Hendersonville was there to drill him.
Picked up a couple of yards, though. Looks, trying to tell where this ball is spotted, and
Timeout, Chase.
Okay, maybe this will help me figure out where the ball is.
Looks like maybe the 10-yard line.
So hard to tell from this vantage point. It's showing 2nd and 7 on the scoreboard, but that's not right. It clearly looks like 2nd and 8 over here. In this case, it looks like they could get a first down without actually getting into the end zone. But from our vantage point, it's really hard to see. Good grief, we've got an ambulance at that end of the field. Yeah. And at the opposite end of the field, it looks like law enforcement. What? We've got all kinds of police vehicles. Something going on here? I don't know. Yes. Obviously, we're holding it here during this timeout.
Yeah, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 law enforcement over on the road that Jay and I have to walk over to get back to the car.
Well, they should have time to resolve whatever it is between now and then. Okay, it is 2nd down now for Chase. And this time, and taking the direct snap is McCombs. I think he's down to the 1-yard line.
No, they're saying he's at the 6-yard line.
Okay, well, it's hard to tell from here.
And then he cramps up. They just need to get this young man some pickles. I'm telling you.
Clifford Palmieri will be showing up at the Chase Fieldhouse tomorrow or Monday, and I just picture a big jar of pickle juice. Timeout taken here. It will bring up 3rd. Now they're saying 3rd and 3. Looks like the ball is maybe at the 6-yard line.
And this is where you need McCombs.
Yeah.
I mean, because this is where he shines.
So 3rd and 3 at the Hendersonville 6 is what it looks like. This is not a great place to be to see that into the field.
I have to say, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but Connor Hickman last year, who had that horrific break, it was really good. He's not playing, obviously. I'm pretty sure his football career is over. But he just came running over here to grab the trainer's backpack and run back. And, guys, I don't know about y'all. If y'all saw that break last year, to see him run like that is a huge thing.
He broke both the tibia and the fibula, if I remember right, in the lower leg.
False start against the Trojans.
That'll back it up 5.
You know, we got to make it harder. But the good thing is if
well, that could actually be a little bit of a benefit for Chase. I mean, with the offense that they run.
You can put McCombs back in, but it doesn't look like they got Durisma back there. Or maybe it is.
Yep, it's Durisma. And he hands off, and the ball got away, but Chase gets it back. Whoa, that was almost disaster. Problem there with the exchange between Durisma and Anthony Smith, number 4 for Chase.
Jay, I'm gonna say it. Where Chase is getting beat other than the scoreboard is that offensive line is getting whipped tonight. And that's the biggest bragging point that they've had all year is their offensive line. And tonight, they're getting whipped. And it looks like we're going to go for a field goal right here.
Sure does look that way. Looks like it'll be a 28-yard attempt.
It's good.
It's good. So 28-yard field goal by Caleb Lawson. Chase does pick up some much-needed points. So with 3:52 to go in the third quarter, it is Hendersonville 28, Chase 9. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
Tri-City Tire Service is your complete and dependable tire and auto service center. But they're more than just a tire store. They carry river rock, brick chips, mulch, feed, seed, fertilizer, stones, sand. Tri-City Tire has a huge selection of Spartan mowers, the top-of-the-line mower that gives a precision cut every time. And now Tri-City Tire is your Wolverine boot headquarters for men and ladies' work boots, steel-toe boots, or hiking boots. Get all this and more only at Tri-City Tire Service, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City, or call them at 828-287-8778.
High school football Friday night here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton. We're broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. Hendersonville 28, Chase 9 with 3:52 to go in the third quarter. Here's the kick following Caleb Lawson's field goal. And now Hendersonville returning it and going to be stopped on the return up at about the 45-yard line. The Bearcats take over 1st and 10 from their 45.
I was hoping maybe the ball would have popped out right there. It looked close.
High school football Friday night being brought to you in part by Circle B Barbecue, Coles Carpet and Floor Covering. Also, Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, Hamrick Insurance Agency, and Isothermal Community College. 1st and 10, Hendersonville. Quarterback Gavin Gosnell. He is going to air it out, looking for Leonard Benefield over here on the near sideline up at about the 25, but the pass goes sailing past Benefield, incomplete.
Yeah, Benefield was getting open. Gosnell just overthrew him a little bit.
Ball comes back to the Hendersonville 45. 2nd and 10. For the Bearcats, leading 28-9 over Chase. And here's a handout to Rudisell. Hennessy, the freshman, breaks loose. Has all the running room in the world. He is finally going to be tackled, but he is way up at the 8-yard line. Their freshman running back is showing out here tonight.
Darren Johnson being the last hope there. I tell you what, he did not give up on that play. I did see a few, what they like to call loafers, down there in Allen Stadium.
First and go for Hendersonville. Here's the freshman trying to come to the left side, turn the corner. Picked up maybe a yard, but is stopped short. It'll be second and go at the Chase 7-yard line. Going to be interesting to see how Chase can get fired up for the fourth quarter here. Hand off again to Rudisell. Rudisell this time zigging, zagging, and up at about the 1-yard line, so a pickup of about 6 yards. It's going to make it third and go for the Bearcats. That's 2:40 to go in the third quarter.
I'd almost say that you're probably looking at Gosnell going to keep this one and try to run it up the middle.
No, there is a handoff. And not getting in. I couldn't even tell who it was on the carry that time. Goes now this time and signaling touchdown, but the officials say no, he did not get in.
Turnover on downs?
It is a big man, number 44. He tried to push it in for Hendersonville, but the officials say no, he did not get into the end zone. It'll be a turnover on downs, but Chase will start this drive
from the 1-inch line.
From the 1-inch line. Wow.
It'd be nice to see McCombs get about a 99.99-yard run touchdown right here.
And Chase needs it. Minute 53 to go here in the third. 28-9, Hendersonville out in front. This is dangerous. Shotgun snap on the way to Damian Boykins. Boykins handing off. I believe it's McCombs over on the left side.
Maybe picked up a maybe
a half yard. Didn't get much there. It looks like he stopped at the 1-yard line.
This is one you want to try to get to the outside, find out where number 7's going to be at, and go to the opposite side of where he's at.
Boykins still standing, of course, in the end zone for the snap. Here it is. He is going to roll to his right, launches the pass. It's caught up at the 15, 20, 25, 30. It's finally tackled up at about the 33 is Davon Derisma.
What a great catch by Derisma. He had a defender draped all over him. Could have won a pass interference call on the defense. They didn't throw it because he caught it. And picking up great yardage after the play.
First and 10, Chase. They move the ball out to their 33. Gets the crowd fired up a bit. Snap to Boykins. This time handoff. McCombs. McCombs straight ahead.
Flag
up
over
to
there.
The 37. Penalty flag comes out.
It's usually in the realm of illegal procedure or illegal shift one. False start. Yep.
False start on Chase. They'll back it up 5. Get the down over.
Momentum stopper flag right there. Wow.
Push it back to the 28-yard line. First and 15. Shotgun snap on the way to Boykins. Boykins once again looking upfield for a target. Fires out of bounds.
Good call, Boykins. He was getting pressure, and his receivers couldn't get open. I tell you what, though, you want some footage of a running back that's blocking. McCombs did a great job of picking up the defensive end to keep him off of him. It was the outside linebacker that came up to cause the pressure, but McCombs was fighting off this defensive end over here.
2nd and 15 for Chase. Still from their 28-yard line. Snap. Boykins keeps it himself. Damian drives straight ahead and maybe a yard. That's it. Going to bring up 3rd and 14. Ugh. Chase just having trouble moving the ball against Hendersonville.
I told you, Jay, this isn't the offensive line that we're used to seeing. And we were excited because they're supposed to be healthy this week.
This is snap. Boykins rolls back a couple of steps. A little bit of time now. Fires. Pass caught. Charisma trying to stay on inbounds, but he is tripped up at the 37. It is going to leave him well short of the first down, and the third quarter has come to an end. And when we come back, it looks like it's going to be 4th and 6 for Chase from their 38, 37-yard line. So at the end of quarter number 3, our score is Hendersonville 28, Chase 9. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
High school football Friday night. Here we go on 4th down, and here's the pat. What in the world, Boykins? And that comes sailing very high, out of bounds, almost took out the TV monitor on the sideline there.
Yeah, I don't know who he was throwing at right there for us. I felt like he should have just turned it up. He had a better chance than throwing the where he did.
Okay, last update we had from East Gaston was halftime. TJ leading East Gaston 28-21. End of the third quarter in Columbus. Polk County leading RS Central 34-28. 6-point lead for the Wolverines down the road in Columbus. And now a turnover on downs as Hendersonville will take over. 1st and 10. And they're taking over on what? Their 36-yard line of Chase. So 1st and 10, Hendersonville at the Chase 36. A 19-point lead for the Bearcats.
There's some confusion going on. Coach Cogdale's talking to the officials right now. Huh. And then now the two officials are talking to each other. Now the head official's going over to the far end of the field.
He's going to the Hendersonville side now to talk to Coach Sosaby. Not sure what. it is humorous to me that on the PA they're talking about sportsmanship here at Hendersonville High, but yet their chain gang member got tossed out of the game tonight. And now under pressure, here's Gavin Gosnell, and looks like he will be tackled. He was looking for somebody upfield, but everybody covered. It looks like he may have lost a little bit of yardage here.
Yeah, he got sacked by Cam Mills.
2nd and 11 for Hendersonville. It looks like the ball is backed up to their 30, or the Chase 37. Letting that play clock run all the way down, trying to use all the time.
False start, yeah.
False start on Hendersonville. That'll put them back to the Chase 42-yard line.
It just baffles me at what I call these garbage penalties late in the game. It's like, hey, we got to throw some on Hendersonville when it doesn't matter. When we feel like the game's good and in hand, let's throw some on them.
Yeah, but there was clearly movement there.
I didn't hit. Same movement's been there all night.
Now we're looking at what? 2nd and 16. Snap to Gosnell. Hendersonville quarterback firing. Pass is caught. It's Eric Rashid again. Look at him go all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, 42 yards. "42-yard touchdown pass play. And for the 3rd time tonight, Gavin Gosnell finds Eric Rashid. This score comes with 11:04 to go in the 4th quarter. And now Cooper King to add the point after. It's good. Hendersonville 35, Chase 9. This is high school football Friday night.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
Oh, fans, this is not at all what we expected to see here tonight in Hendersonville. 11:04 to go in the 4th quarter. A 42-yard touchdown pass from Gavin Gosnell to Eric Rashid. 3rd touchdown pass of the night from Gosnell to Rashid. And I keep wanting to say Chase, but it's Hendersonville 35, Chase 9. Now the kick following that latest touchdown pass play. This one going to be returned by Chase. And McCombs drops the football at the end of this return. Looks like he fell on it and holds on to it at the 34. And again, looks like he is cramped up at the end of the play.
There is a player down.
Oh, Jay, I don't know. I'm like, I get it. I think the game's a little bit too far out of hand to keep McCombs in there. You bring him out, give him a break, rest him up for next week.
Yeah, Chase now has a crucial conference game next week at home at Allen Stadium as they host the Brevard Blue Devils.
Chase will start from their own 36-yard line. 30% Trojans.
Ball is on the Chase 33, so the Trojans now offense takes back over. $35-9, Hendersonville leading. Shotgun snap, Boykins. Boykins going to keep it himself. Damian driving on the left side. Picks up a little bit of yardage, takes it up to the 35, a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. A lot of Chase fans here starting to head toward the exit gate. Got a full set of bleachers over here on the visitor side tonight. Good support. Hopefully Chase fans will be back at Allen Stadium to support the Trojans next Friday night. Yep, this one, pass caught over here on the near side. And nice, that is Darren Bryan Johnson. And Johnson, here's his determination. He takes just across midfield up to the Hendersonville 49.
Yeah, he did a good job of taking that first defender and kind of just shrugging them off.
Yeah.
Chase got to spread this interior out a little bit. That's why, I mean, McCombs is tough sledding when you've got everybody bunched in. Spread them out.
1st and 10, Chase. Bearcats 49. Snap to Boykins, this time handoff. And over on the right side, picking up a couple of yards, is number 24.
Quincy Mosley.
Quincy Mosley. First time we've called his name tonight. Picked up a couple of yards, 2nd and 8 for Chase. Ball is on the Bearcats 47. Snap it to Boykins. Boykins rolling back a couple of steps, has some time, fires, looking downfield, that around and picked off. Picked off by Malik Ingram, number 5 for the Bearcats. And he picks it off at the Chase 20-yard, or the Bearcats 20-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if that ball got tipped or Damien's arm got hit or what. That ball came out. It looked like a wounded duck flying through the air.
Now Hendersonville's offense back out on the gridiron. Snap to the quarterback, Gosnell. Gosnell keeps it now, fires pass over here. Caught by Benefield. Leonard Benefield. And look at him go all the way, 80 yards on the touchdown pass play.
80-yard touchdown pass.
9-11, maybe that's appropriate. 9-11 to go in the fourth quarter. Hendersonville strikes again, this time an 80-yard touchdown pass play. Now the point after kick, another one from Cooper King. Here's the place, here's King's boot, and it's through the uprights. It is good. So with 9:11 to go in the fourth quarter, Hendersonville now leading Chase 42-9. Yeah, this is high school football Friday night.
Hey, folks, you know, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. We're broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. Fans, I wish I had much better news, but it's all Bearcats. Hendersonville 42, Chase 9. bit of a shock. Did not see this one coming. Now the kick, following that 80-yard touchdown pass. Looks like McCombs trying to return it for Chase. Brings it out to the 35.
Number 9.
Yeah,
Oh, that was Charisma. Oh. Chase now will take over.
Jay, this is not a Chase High School score. People that are saying, well, they just never faced anybody. They are a better team than what this score shows. They just played flat tonight. They never got up. When they would get up, a flag would come down and bring the momentum down. Made some dumb mistakes.
First and 10, Chase. Start from their 37. Boykins rolls back, fires. Quick little pass over here on the near side. Caught. Durisma.
No, it's Johnson again.
Oh, is it Johnson?
Yeah.
Darren Brian Johnson picks up about 9 yards there. 2nd and 1 coming up here for Chase. .8:56 to go in the contest. Snap to Boykins this time. Handing off, picking up the first down plus some yardage. That is McCombs on the carry. McCombs takes it just across midfield. First and 10, Chase. Hendersonville 49-yard line. Shotgun snap. Boykins quickly bounces. And I believe that's Isaiah Dodd with the ball. Dodd goes out to the right, comes back around, turns to the left, and Todd takes it all the way up to the 37.
Yeah, that was all him making something out of nothing. He was stopped on that far end and then broke the tackle to cut back across field.
He cut out like 20 yards to the east or west. Then he came back probably 30 yards to the east and then cut upfield. Man, a lot of running there for Isaiah Dodd. And he picks up the first down. First and 10, Chase. Bearcats 37. Here's Boykins. Fires. Pass caught over on the far side. Breaking away from one tackler. Trying to get away from another. Does. Now fighting up that near or far sideline is Durisma. And Durisma, I think, is out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to say he's about a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, but that's 9 yards picked up there. So a good play.
And understand, folks, that Hendersonville has not made substitutions. They are keeping their defense in. Chase is just throwing it to the outside. Oh, they did give him a first down.
So first down, Chase at the Hendersonville 27-yard line. First and 10, Trojans. Bearcats 27. 7:55 to go. Here's the handoff. Here's McCombs working through on the left side. Picking up maybe 2 yards. Looks like they'll put the ball down on the 25. 42-9. Bearcats leading the Trojans.
If you'd have told me that this score would have been like this at the start of the night, I would never have believed you were lying.
I would never. I told you initially, I was shocked that Hendersonville was a 10-point favorite. I didn't believe that. And now here's a quick pitch from Boykins trying to come to the left side. Durisma gets away from tacklers. Now breaks to the right. Davon makes something out of nothing and picks up positive yardage, about 5 yards. And it looks like takes it up to the Bearcats 20. So the Trojans are waking up maybe a little bit too late, but now starting to play more like the Chase team that we've been used to watching.
And now they're huddling up, which is weird. Hadn't huddled all night. Now they're going to huddle.
6:40, clock running. It is 3rd and 5 for Chase. Here's the snap. And this time a direct snap, I believe, to McCombs. Yeah, McCombs just short, I think.
Fourth and
1.
That's the thing. You hear them calling Kong, and they take the quarterback out, make some major substitutions. They're huddling up again.
Now, this is a big play for Chase. It's 4th and almost 2. But they really need a first down here. And it looks like, again, a direct snap on the way to McCombs. Oh, my. The ball's loose. And it looks like Hendersonville has recovered.
It wouldn't have mattered. It had been Hendersonville ball there anyway.
Yep. And Hendersonville will take over from their 23-yard line.
Wow, Jay. It's like tonight is the night. If it could go wrong, it's going to. And that ball went right through McCombs' hands, bounced off the top of his helmet, and just kind of just sat there up top. He didn't even know where the ball was at because it was right above his helmet.
5:47 left to go.
And Hendersonville, they're not going to slow down. They're going to try to put
more points up,
yeah.
Probably. They've still got all their starters in there.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, everybody's been saying that you're going to get beat by Chase all week.
Here's the snap. Goes now, fakes the handoff. Now, coming over here, running out of bounds on the Chase sideline. Up at about the 31-yard line. Going to leave about 3 yards short. 2nd and 3 coming up here for the Bearcats. Clock stops with 5:25 to go. There's a snap to Gosnell. Gosnell handing off to the freshman Rudisell. Rudisell takes off on the left side, has the first down, plus 3 more. And Hevsey takes it up to the Bearcats' 36. Five minutes to go in this contest. 1st and 10, Hendersonville from their 36-yard line. Hendersonville scheduled to have a non-conference game here at home next week, hosting Pickens, South Carolina. Here's a handoff, and tripped up. Ball came out at the end, but I believe they're going to say he is down after a 1-yard gain up to the 38-yard line. Chase, as we mentioned, back home, Allen Stadium next week, another conference game, hosting the Blue Devils of Brevard. Brevard had a non-conference home game tonight, hosting East Henderson. Imagine that went in Brevard's direction. Second and 9 for Hendersonville. Gosnell takes the snap, handing off to Rudisell. Hesse takes off and is going to be taken out of bounds on the Hendersonville side of the field, but it has enough for the first down. Picks up 10, 11 yards, takes it up to the 48. So 1st and 10, Hendersonville, with 3:40 to go in the contest. RS Central will be back home, homecoming next week in Rutherfordton, hosting Morganton Patton. First and 10, Bearcats. Here's the snap. Gavin Gosnell handing off to Rudisell. Hesse over on the Hendersonville side of the field, and a couple of Chase defenders really with a wallop of a tackle at the end of that play.
Tell you what, it's a ball game with TJ and East Gaston. At the end of the third quarter, it's 35-35.
Ooh.
East Gaston has the ball on their own 40 at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Quite a game there. Ball is spotted right at midfield, so a couple of yards picked up by Rudisell. And it is second and a long 7. Gosnell, smart, watching that play clock roll all the way down before he takes the snap. Handing off to Rudisell this time. No, he is dropped for a loss on the play. And give credit there.
That's Anthony Smith.
And number 4, Anthony Smith in there on a good stop. Clock continues to run with 2:30 to go. Third and long 7 for Hendersonville. Or actually lost yardage, so 3rd and 10. Snap. Gosnell fires. Pass caught by Benefield over on the far sideline. Hendersonville side of the field, and Benefield has the first down. Keeps the Hendersonville drive alive. Or is he going to be just short?
Yep, it's going to give him the first down.
Yeah. They started to move the chain a little bit fast. Haven't gotten that indication yet. But, yep, it's going to be 1st and 10, Hendersonville. Looks like at the Chase 40. Minute 50 to go.
Yeah, they're going to victory formation now.
Well, they know that all they have to do is take a couple of snaps, and this one will be over. Looks like the final score tonight will be 42-9.
Never would have thought it.
42-9. Hendersonville over Chase. Gosnell takes a knee.
We would like to remind all fans that the end of this game remains off the field.
And now it looks like they may need one more knee. Well, it's going to be interesting because Chase certainly at 5-1. I think the key is how do you respond and react, and how do you play next week hosting Brevard?
You have to sulk all weekend. What's up, man? That's Chad Moore. We called him Stumpy back in the day, looking like a grown man. And I tell you what, he was one heck of a linebacker and a pulling guard for Chase High School. Sorry to change the subject. You see
Stumpy.
royalty, you got to give him some credit.
Stumpy.
I tell you what, he hit me pretty hard. My first day on varsity, he was a junior, and Coach Ledford says, "Hey, I'm gonna line you up across from Stumpy hitting drills." And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna run up," because he's as tall now as he was then, right? And I was 5'11", he's like 5'3", 5'4", and I'm like, I'm gonna run him over. Yeah, a second guessing myself after that one because he knocked me silly.
And taking a knee one more time, and that will do it. The clock will run out. And fans, it's over. And it's not at all what we expected tonight here in Hendersonville. Final score, it hurts. Hendersonville 42, Chase 9. Stay tuned now for the fifth quarter. Post-game wrap-up coming up momentarily on high school football Friday night.
At Tracy's Barbecue, good cooking comes from experience, and Tracy has that experience, and he offers it every day except Wednesday. Pulled pork plates or baskets, pulled chicken meals, vegetables, beef tips, briskets, and on Friday nights, mouth-watering ribs that are the talk of the town. Plan your next meal at Fat Tracy's, our special order for a family gathering. Fat Tracy's open Sundays from 11 till 3. You'll say yum, yum when you leave Fat Tracy's, West Main Street, Forest City.
are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers, and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
High school football Friday night.
Careful now.
Here on WCAB Rutherfordton, 100.9 FM, 590 AM. Broadcasting live tonight via Carolina West Wireless. Fans wish I had better news to report, but this one, definitely not the kind of game we expected to see, as Hendersonville defeats Chase by a score of 42-9. Keep in mind that 2 weeks ago we were here. It was a 7-point Hendersonville win over RS Central, and a game that RS Central really had a chance to win that night. I thought this was going to be at least that close.
I had us picked to win by 3 touchdowns, Jay.
Wow. Hey, it started off not so bad. I mean, you know, Hendersonville scored on their opening drive, taking an early 7-0 lead. Chase then would respond with a minute and a half left to go in the first quarter. Marquise McCombs, 26-yard touchdown run. Point after kick was no good, but it was 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. But then by the time we got to halftime, it was a 15-point, 21-6 Hendersonville lead. And then a 28-9 lead at the end of the third quarter. And by the final, it's 42-9. 42-9, Hendersonville tonight defeats Chase. First loss of the season for the Trojans. So, 5-1 overall. Trojans start off conference play at 0-1. As we mentioned several times, they will be back home next Friday night at Allen Stadium. Another conference game coming up. They host the Blue Devils of Brevard. By the way, Brevard and Chase have a little bit of a football history between the two schools. I was going to look that up, and I think maybe I left that on my desk at the house. Ugh. Well, trust me, they have played several times in the past few years, and if memory serves me correct, I believe Brevard has won those previous meetings in like 2017, 18, 19.
Yeah, they sent us home from the playoffs one year.
I remember that. Oh, yep, I evidently left that information on the desk at home, so we'll talk more about that next week. Now, other games. Last we heard, down the road in Columbus, let's see, the score was Polk County 42, RS Central 28, and that was late in the fourth quarter. And last we heard, East Gaston, Thomas Jefferson and East Gaston all tied up at 35 apiece, and that was also in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was, last time I saw it was East Gaston ball on their own 40 at the top of the fourth. I'm looking back to see if there's been any more updates, and there has not.
Okay, our game is final here tonight. Hendersonville defeats Chase by a score of 42-9. Hey, I promised Jacob Conley I would give him a shout-out tonight. He is in Dallas, Texas this weekend. Jacob is in Dallas, planning to attend a Willie Nelson concert, but the primary objective of his visit is to cover the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers on Sunday. And, of course, hoping the former Chase standout, Carlos Watkins, will get to play this week in that game, will be active. Last week he was held out. I thought it was an injury-related. Cliff said he thought maybe it was COVID-related, but Carlos was not on the active roster for last week's game. But hopefully Carlos will get to play this Sunday. Although Carlos, hey, I'm going to be pulling for my Panthers, but I do hope that you get to play.
I hope Carlos gets 5 sacks against our third-string running back or third-string quarterback after we've run the score up on him. That's what I'm hoping. No, but Carlos, I did find out, though, after you said the COVID thing, I did find out that it was an injury. It was before the season that he was on the COVID list then. But, yeah, it was injury. But he should be back, according to his dad.
So there you go. Shout out to Jacob Conley, listening from deep in the heart of Texas.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
I've got news for him, though. Dallas-Fort Worth is not exactly in the heart of Texas. It's kind of in the upper north.
Don't tell them Dallas fans that.
It's not. Now, if you head down more
Isn't it crazy, though, Jay?
Austin, San Antonio, that would actually put you down more in the heart.
Many years ago, Chase High School had this athlete that went on to Clemson and win his national championship. Later on, played football for Dallas.
Yep.
Now, Chase High School has a football player that went on to Clemson, win a national championship, played a little bit of time for the Texans. Now he's in Dallas. Of course, Chuck McSwain being the first one and Carlos Watkins being the second. This blows my mind. The fact that I can walk into Walmart at any time during the well, I won't say any time. He goes to the beach a lot. I notice he goes to really nice places. Carlos could be in there shopping in the same Walmart as me.
Okay, but you can't forget Rodney McSwain, with the Patriots for a number of years, and I believe still works with the organization last I heard.
I know he's working for, last time I heard he was working for some organization. I just not know. I want to think it may be the Panthers. I'm not 100%, but I thought it was that.
That's interesting to find out.
But that was years ago that I was told that, and I'm an old man now. So,
and what does Keon Whiteside do nowadays?
So Keon, last time I heard he was, I wish Jamel Surratt was still here. He could have told me because he keeps up with them a little bit more. But last time I heard Keon was still living in Indy and maybe doing something with the charter schools and stuff like that. I've seen him. Last time he was in town, he spent some time with Tony Helton and other
maybe Tony. Maybe Tony got him involved with the charter schools. Interesting. It would be interesting to one of these days find out, some of our favorite players over the years, what they are currently doing. That would be a fun sports show to host as a talk show. Simply open it up and try to make connections with former high school players in Rutherford County who left a mark that we remember, have a lot of fond memories of, and then to get up to date with them as far as what they are doing nowadays. That would be quite interesting.
Yeah, Jake, give me an idea. I mean, you just gave me an idea. I might just have to do that during the off season.
You could do that as a podcast.
Yeah, I could do that, or I could just do that on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
WCAB Football, that everyone needs to go out and like.
Yeah.
I did it one time with Coach Cogdell when he first started.
Yep.
We did a live interview.
Yep. But I'd like to know what happened and how. Now, obviously, I'm hoping everybody has pretty good news to share. But there are a number of former high school players in Rutherford County that I would really like to know. How are they doing and where did they end up at? And hopefully everything is well and good. I am speechless. This is nothing like what I expected tonight, and I think I'm just still in shock. 42-9, Hendersonville beating Chase. All I can say is, wow. I did not really recognize this Chase team tonight, and I hope that they can rebound and get back into playing chase football for next week's game hosting Brevard. I'm just at a loss. I'm clueless.
Yeah, me too.
I think we're going to call it an evening here in Hendersonville. Our thanks once again to Go Forth's Termite and Pest Control. Big or small, Go Forth's can handle it all. They were our underwriters tonight, and they made it possible for us to be able to broadcast this game as we had additional broadcast expenses. So our thanks to Go Forth's Termite and Pest Control, helping us provide you with this live radio broadcast. For the broadcast team, our thanks to Jim Bishop, Tracy Smith, and Lou Gillum. Also, our thanks to Todd Kaiser for answering telephones and holding down the Saturday morning show at WCAB. Our thanks to our studio engineer, Kevin Pleasant. For Cliff Palmieri, I am Mr. Friday Night, Jay Coombs. Hope you have a good weekend. Hope you have a good week. And until next Friday evening, when we plan to be broadcasting from Rutherfordton, homecoming RS Central, hosting Morganton Patton. For all of us here, High School Football Friday Night, thank you for tuning in and joining us here on WCAB High School Football Friday Night.